Oops. Wait, y'all. Okay. I guess this is normal. Okay. Hey, hello, everyone. And welcome to the moonlight. I hope everyone is doing fine. Y'all, if y'all don't know, today is Thursday, and we was over there playing cahoots with Native. And I just think it was a whole lot of cheating going on. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, let's see who's in the chat. We have first on the moonwalk, loving life. Then we got Mimi, Sanders are in, Delicate Dell, Black but not bitter, Jackson Tabasco, coffee is brewing, Shirley's divorce finally, Rainbow, Justin's mom, Salty Buzzard, Dimples, Wimples, Mrs. CLC, black but not bitter. I said that already. Did I say Sanders are in? Yes, I sure did. Okay. I think I said Jackson Tabasco. Hey, Jackson Tabasco. No, I am not in my feelings. See, y'all lucky, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute. Jackie Gates. Just as mom said, boo, I wanted a prize. I was fourth place. Allegedly in Harmon. Let's talk about it all. Now, y'all know what, now I will say this in my own defense, I got my head is hurting really bad. Got a horrible migraine, and on top of that, I'm nauseated from it. So I couldn't play my best. Hey, Life Unleashed. Plus, I think one or two of them questions I'm questioning, I'm side eyeing Native Tribe Urban Media. I'm side eyeing him. So if you are not a member over there, go on ahead and become a member so you could be in there playing cahoots with all of us. Jackson Tabasco told me some child, please. Hey, Petty Patty and Wendy Shy 73. You just don't know. You just don't know. Rainbow. Did I say where was you there tonight, Rainbow? I'm not sure. I know Shade B was there, but I never really seen her on the charts. Don't y'all tell her I said that. But anyhow, so we got like visits and all kinds of things goings on over there at phone calls from prison, and I'm looking for some Sylvia stuff too that I got. I just had I got a bright idea a little bit ago, so I might have some Sylvia stuff coming for y'all. But in case you did not know, today is Woody's birthday, and she's over there, to celebrate it. She is showing an interview she did with him, like whoever ago. Rainbow said, yes, I was. I was cooking and missing questions. And now look, extra AF, like she stayed in the lead all that time. I can't wait till she get in this chat because I got something to say to her too. That was cold. What was cold, black but not bitter? The fact that all y'all cheated, that's all I'm saying. It was a whole lot of cheating going on. A whole lot of cheating going on. But tonight, we are going to just stick with two of the biggest cheaters and one of the biggest theft by deception people I know. Wendy Shy, whose birthday is it? Yes, you did, Dimples and Wimples. You cheated. Who else had a birthday besides Woody? Shirley's divorce finally said, she said, "How do you cheat in cahoots?" I don't know, but if it's a way. Look, all I know is when I won, everybody said I cheated because I came out of nowhere, and everybody said I cheated. So that's the running theme. Cheater, cheater, cheater. It's Sylvia's birthday today. Oh wow. So it's her and Woody's birthday today. Isn't that something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever, Dimples Wimples. Right, black but not bitter. Look, let me tell y'all. I knew I had an appointment this morning at too early o'clock in the morning. And so I was up there trying to cut that out of the video. And I've done it before on my old laptop, but on this MacBook, I couldn't figure it out. So after a while, I was like, wait a minute, I got that appointment tomorrow. And I said, forget it. And I went on ahead and went to bed, and still my appointment was at 8:13. So I set my alarm for I think 7:30, because I was like, that'll be, get up, brush my teeth, do my little face skincare thingy. Child, I don't know what happened with the alarm. I guess it went off and just stopped because I never got up to turn it off, didn't hear it. And needless to say, my appointment was at 8:15. I woke up at 8:13. So that's how my day has been going already. Um, but I won't complain. I won't complain. Then my doctor ticked me off, and that's a whole nother story for another time. I won't complain. Oh! I won't complain. How did this thing get turned up like that? Okay, so let me go over here and grab this visit so we'll get into it. I think there's like two visits on here, and so we're gonna do the first one, of course, and then I'll move into, depending on how I feel, I'll move into the second one. Whew, my goodness. Shirley's divorce finally said, if that's the case, I would have won. Instead, I took 13th place. I think I was in seventh. I think I made it up to seventh. See, the thing of it is with those close questions that like all of us, or most of us know the answer to, like you got to get, if you don't get in right away, it takes you forever to get up there. Forever. And I was finally up there. I think I had answered 8 in a row. And then they were going to ask some kind of weird question that nobody but probably 3 people knew the answer to. But, you know, that's just me. That's just how I feel. Let me see. Let me share my screen because y'all know how I've been doing lately. I've been forgetting to share the screen. Wendy Shy said, I took 26th place. I'm the winner. I know, right? That's right. I tell you what, we are all winners. We are all winners. Hey Bonnie, and hey Sunflower Babe TT. Legacy should change her name to Salty Legacy. Hey Ray Della Lewis. Yes, whatever. Wait, I'm gonna come on there with some kind of new hip hot happening name next week when we play. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it's gonna be, but I am. Okay, so let's get into this call and see what kind of foolishness this lady is talking about. I did not see it. I didn't see it. So I'll be seeing it for the first time. Jackson Tabasco says, no, you're not all winners. Don't lie to them folk. Hey, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane. Hey, Lisa Glaze. And Make It Rain NYCFL. How are you doing? Yes, I try to be a good sport. Coffee is brewing. I really try. So let's see how much knowledge I. Well, no, let me not say nothing about that because I got questions and comments and everything about that other visit too. So let's get into this one first. So wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta see something. Cause let me see something. I'm just curious about something. I don't want to say something and talk out of turn. So we saw okay, so a couple of them, a couple of visits dropped tonight, and she's got on pretty much the same hair and the same outfit, and it's from 3 months apart. Did anybody notice that? Coffee is brewing said that hairdo. Dimples Whipple says Sonya with the rat tail. Oh, for heaven's sake. But you know what? Maybe the shirt, okay, the shirt on the one that dropped a few minutes ago is a little baggier because she just looks like a stick figure in this other one from the February call. And I don't remember which one of these visits. It must be this one because it's the only one I like saw all the way through. She was talking about um she needed to gain 10 pounds. So I don't know what that's about. I had to look, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to. So it's pretty much the same hairstyle and the same shirt, but the other one is a little bit baggier. Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, here we go.
Need the pillow.
Huh?
I said I didn't need the pillow.
Oh, oh, why you don't need? Oh, okay, because the
Because it
chair.
kept making me higher and higher and higher. Oh, look at you, furry bear. Okay, so
Yeah,
the
yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
That better?
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
better.
yeah, much better. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see. How do
Yeah, I'm
they
good.
feel?
How many glasses is anybody keeping track? I'm curious. Is there anybody keeping track of how many glasses this man has had? This is just getting ridiculous. I am really thinking that he's either selling his glasses or someone is stealing them. I don't know which, but my gosh. I do like that yellow fingernail polish does look, kind of cute up against that black and the silver. Yes, Jackson Tabasco, 5011 pairs of glasses. And they always look the same. And she's always saying, oh, those look cute on you. I mean, like, the only way I know that they're new glasses is because she says it. Justin's mom said Kidney Punch Ken is taking them. Hey, Reef and Muff's mom, how are you doing? Allegedly in Harmon, she says, make sure you thumbs up this video.
Do they fit too tight or no?
Now, they heavy. The bigger the glasses is, the heavier they be on your nose, on your ear part. But it's okay. I'm cool with these right here.
No, they
What?
look. Those are straight. Yeah.
Yeah. The mother
While
one
you're
make me
there.
look kind of.
I said while you're there. Yeah.
The other ones is crooked because you have to keep ducking and diving from Kidney Punch Ken. That's why the other ones be crooked. But now, I've been wearing glasses for many years and never have I ever heard of them being too heavy on the ear. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen and hasn't happened. I'm just saying I never heard of it before. Hey, Beverly Nelson.
Those are straight.
Yeah. I'm straight. I'm good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. How are you today? Are you smiling and all that good stuff?
I smile every time I come see you, right? Don't I smile every
Nah,
time?
you want to smile and goddamn last week though. Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
pain. I'll be in pain. I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick.
Okay, well they ain't got nothing for that. All the stuff they're making out there now, this new technology. They ain't got no
Uh,
donors out there.
that you can't get that donated to you.
A
You
donor?
sure? They got everything else. They got brand new hearts out there now. You know that, right?
That's a whole different situation. That's an organ.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is something that they develop. You don't have to get it from a donor.
Is he talking about her getting brand new intestines? I mean, I'm just asking because we know he's not that bright. Is that what he's saying? Beverly Nelson says Sonya gets those glasses from Dollar Tree. That's how why she keeps getting them. Look, I get that's where I used to get mine from, and unless I sat on them or something, I still kept them. In fact, I go buy like 10 pair, and I would keep them. And either I would sit on them, step on them. Smokey would steal them. All kinds of things, but I, this man, he ain't got nothing to do but stand in an upright position and lay on his bunk. How does he keep tearing up these glasses? Um, Jackie Gates said SMS 6 pairs of glasses. Renee is beating him up and taking them glasses. Somebody is taking them glasses because this is ridiculous. Hey, Mimi said he has to be. Petty Patty said yes. He telling her to get in and in. Hey, Muffin 218. So wait a minute. Sanders RN, you're a nurse. Do they make donor intestines? I mean, I'm asking for a friend, because my friend might not know, and they might want to know the answer to that question. And you are right, it does sound disgusting, though. Beverly Nelson said, I am always in the bushes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say shout out to those of you who are in the bushes and in the clouds, and those of you who press upon the replay.
No more. They got a brand new system now. Did you know
Oh,
that?
you mean where they just create one and just make it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to look into that then. Maybe so.
Yeah. I know.
So wait, I'm sorry, y'all, but so if they make this new system that they're going to create, like, how will it stop you from running to the bathroom? I'm just curious. Would it work like the old, like what's supposed to be there? Justin's mom's, hey, Bible lady. Justin's mom said, girl, that's not a thing, not an intestinal transplant. Black but not bitter said, if a doctor suggests you get intestines from a donor, run. Yeah, because like that's isn't that where like all the germs and like parasites live? I mean, I wouldn't. Mm. Sanders RN says, I don't think they have donor intestines. I'm sure they can do a lot with pigskin. Yes, they do be doing a lot with pigskin too. Salty Buzzard said, what's wrong with some good old fashioned PVC pipe? And Mimi says they removed the damaged part, not install new intestines. He said install. Hey, Nola Brown. Hey, Evelyn King. How are you doing? She said install. Oh,
No,
gosh.
it's some out there for every condition almost right now. Yeah. You just got to take time to search and read it. It's somebody that got the same thing you got going on right now.
Oh, I know. It's
You
a couple
just,
people.
yeah.
A couple of
But
They'd
people.
be
anyway,
like, oops. Enough about that. How are
yeah.
you?
Move on. Good. Your fingernails hot. You getting ready for you got your pumpkin season going on, I see. Yeah.
Oh, that's yellow. Some form of
Pumpkin.
yellow.
Okay.
Supposed to
Pumpkin.
be
But
like
if
a
all the
green
trees
yellow.
turn yellow, supposed to be a what?
So it's like the last of the funky colors before the season changes. Once the season changes.
Bible lady said a couple of people. I First of all, how he got pumpkin season from yellow fingernails, I'll never know. That makes no sense to me. This man, hey Savannah Clover, the knowledge that this man lacks astounds me. I mean, it's like, did he learn any of the basics in school? Just the basics. Hey Leo lady.
And you got to go to kind of like into like fall colors.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I see you got your hair braided to the back.
No,
See
it's
you
not.
jumping off
It's
on.
in a. It's in a ponytail in the back part, but it's just braided in the front, right?
Well, I
Running out
can't
of
see that
chickadees.
part. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Where's the back? So Beverly Nelson said, Alexis said, yes, it's an option to get an intestinal transplant. Ooh. So Bible lady, this is from the 8th of September 2024. But he said, I see you got the back of your hair all braided up. No, there is no okay.
Okay. Okay. You got your little your '80s red tail going back there.
So no, because my hairline is long and it's like a V back here. So I usually cut that off, right? And
Uh-huh.
it keep growing. It's gonna grow back. But yeah, I keep trying to cut that off because when my hair grow, it'll grow with that
Straight down.
long. Yeah. So in the back it'd be like. So I'll be trying to just cut that off.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, what's wrong with that? I'm sorry, what is wrong with that? Life Unleashed said, did she shave her edges? WTF. I'm gonna let the chat answer that question. Y'all, so Life Unleashed wants to know, did she shave her edges? Y'all, let her know what happened to the edges.
I
Okay.
gotta cut it back
Okay.
off. Yeah. Then it grow right back. The more you cut your hair, the faster it grow back.
I guess so. I mean, you know.
Look,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, hey.
Brady.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's okay.
You look
That's
so
okay.
handsome.
I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
Okay.
cute.
No, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about
I
that.
know you old
You know.
school.
Yeah, I'm old school. You're
Old
absolutely
school.
right there. A man is a man. I don't know
A
nothing about that
man
other
is a
stuff.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna put
So
that.
how you like how they dressing out there in the '90s? I see all the football players and the basketball players dressing like they're in the '90s now.
Why they wearing booty shorts again?
In the '90s?
What?
Basketball outfits used to be booty shorts, and then they start wearing them like to the knees. Remember the shorts used to be real short in the
I remember
70s and
that.
the 80s, right? And
Yeah,
then they
they
got a little longer, and then now they're like to the knee.
no,
So
no,
they
they
pulled
ain't
them
went.
back up.
No, not that. I'm talking. Well, yes, yes, they did that last season, but I'm talking about the regular clothes. I'm talking about the baggy pants with
When
the.
they start walk through. Oh, I don't watch sports like that. I only watch like the
These people are the only two that I know who are talking to each other, but there's always two different conversations going on. I mean, have you ever Mimi said she said her hairline was gone, then covered up with a lie about cutting it. I know, and I just didn't understand what she was talking about in the back, about the back. Now, Justin's mom said that the edges ran away from home, whereas Leo Lady says that's why she doesn't have any edges. Did I say hey Evelyn King? Hey Evelyn King. Shirley's divorce finally said, hell no, they ran away from her dumb ass. Justin's mom said babies and monkeys are cute, and Bible Lady said the edges are running from her face. Oh, here we go with nice, allegedly in Harmon saying she has alopecia. Yeah, that's what she says. I still don't believe it. Delicate Dale said nothing from nothing leaves. Guess what? Nothing. Hey, Soul Power, how are you?
end of the season type stuff.
I'm talking about out there on the street out there.
I don't follow none of that. I
You
should,
don't
right?
see nobody. You see, you're not seeing no guys out there. Period. That's what you're trying to tell me. You don't see no women walking around.
I don't see nothing. Nothing. No, I don't see. I don't pay attention.
Oh,
I don't pay attention.
oh, you don't pay attention.
So I used to pay attention for fashion reasons. I did. I did at one point. I used to always, and I just told my son that to start paying attention so you can see how people are dressing and you put your own spin to it, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't anymore. I mean, I'll look at television and see like I like New York. So if it's something like a New York type of vibe, then I'll
Hmm.
look at it. Yeah, I like New York vibe. That's what I like. Yeah.
Okay, so did you enjoy your vacation?
So I got to go back on Tuesday.
Okay, that's good then. You must be going to handle your business then. Close your format out.
No, guess what's happening? The Hershey ARV show is the 11th through the 15th, and that is
Oh,
the biggest RV show in the country. And I thought it
uh,
was going to be in January, but my brother looked it up today because I was like, buy your RV at the RV show because it's cheaper. You don't have all the fees, and they take like thousands of dollars off the price, right? And so he was like, all right, well, I found this other one. And then we started talking, and I was like, well, we could just go to the Hershey show because I think it's in January. He was like, no, that's next week. And I'm like, oh, I just got back. I don't feel like it. But I want to go to this show. I've never been to I always wanted to go to the Hershey show. I went to the Tampa one last year, remember?
Do Hershey really have a show? Because I mean, I don't. Mm-mm. Um, Wendy Shy said, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is too cold to go to the moon. Yeah, it is. And I keep forgetting to like actually go up and look, but I keep looking back and I swear it looks like snow is on the ground, but it might be dead grass. Who knows? Life Unleashed says not the RV lies again. It's like every visit, there's gonna always every visit and phone call, we are gonna lie about the RVs and the RV park that we're going to open up. Muffin 218 says she's running around wasting money. And Sunflower Baby TT says we can always tell when that pill and liquor mixture takes control of her.
But I always wanted to go to the Hershey show because they're gonna have Prevost, they're gonna have everybody, the Canadian companies, everybody's gonna be there. So I want to go to that. So I'm like,
So Black but not bitter, you says the Hershey RV show is in Hershey, PA in September. Now, this visit is on September the 8th. She's talking like it's like down the line. And if it's in September, then, either she going to miss it for 2024 or I don't know.
fly back, not go there.
oh,
But I'll be
oh,
back
you talking about?
Saturday. I'll be back Saturday because my birthday's Sunday. My
Mhm.
visit's Sunday.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, check it out then. So, how you feel at your new
56.
coming age? At your new coming age?
So I had my hair in braids, and the whole week,
Mhm.
the whole week I had braids like this, just the big ones, because my anxiety. And then me and Yvette's gray like you, and we in the store, and they was we were talking, me and her, and she had walked off, and then the cashier was overhearing, listening to us, and was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You know how mothers are." And I'm like, "This, that is not my mother." She was like,
What?
He asked her about how she's feeling about her age. She went from that she never answered it and then started talking about hair being braided from back to front and someone mistaken Yvette for her mother, which is a lie. I don't believe that. Hey, Aaliyah TV. Beverly Nelson said, I'm wondering why this trick tries so hard to please this bum. The lies she tells. So she did all the research just to pretend she's going to buy an RV. Girl, bye.
she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Yvette was like, "What did she say?" I was like, "See, it's that gray hair you got," because she didn't look at her face. She just looked at all that
Oh,
white
okay.
hair. She's her hair is. So she was just like, I was like, told you. But
Oh,
you can
but
see
you
my
told
little
her what?
grays coming.
My mother says she started going gray in her 20s. All I remember is my mother having hair like color like I've never not seen her hair colored until she got older and stopped coloring it. So just because someone is gray doesn't mean that they're old. And now aren't these young ladies like deliberately like wearing like a platinum gray weaves and dyeing their hair that platinum gray? I mean, Shirley's divorce finally says she never answers any questions. Did I say hey to Aaliyah TV and Donnell? I'm not sure. Golden Pearl's here. Hey, Golden Pearl. I didn't see her come in at all. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says they may have thought Yvette was a mom and had a child because they were smelling Sonya's diapers. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said singing, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Hey, happy to be happy. How are you? Um, Bible Lady says my ex had a full head of gray hair before the age of 40. And Wendy, I got to get used to this. Wendy Shy said September 8th through not September 11th, 15. Okay, I got it. September, y'all bear with me. So she says it's September 11th through the 15th in 2024. The tickets are $14. So she still had time to go. Black but not bitter said I started getting gray hair in my 20s. Premature gray is hereditary. I've never known my father to not have gray hair. All of my aunts, they die. I'm thinking that that may be the case on my mom's side of the family now that I think about my cousins and stuff. And they all dyed their hair, and my grandmother did too until she got like up there. So like I think all of these women like had premature gray. Mine just started coming like a few years ago, and I don't have as much as like my sisters did at this age.
I'll be telling her
Oh,
that
so
just
some
to have a
people,
back half.
it's a lot of people look pretty good with gray hair.
It
Yeah,
looks good on her. It looks good on her because
yes.
she's your color. So yeah, it looks good on her. She's a chocolate
Now
girl.
I've seen some of them got that dusty looking gray hair. Now you know what I'm talking about when it be gray and it just don't look like it's healthy. You seen that
Yeah.
before?
So I saw a girl at Cheesecake Factory, and she had all like she was completely gray, but it was more of a silver gray. She wasn't too. She might have been my age, um, but it was cute. That color
Yeah,
was
that
cute.
silver gray is real
Sometimes when
pretty.
you put that rinse, and I told her I was like, if you put that silver rinse on it, and it make it look nice. Sometimes a natural gray be kind of.
I mean, they do make a silver rinse, but I think these ladies have beautiful gray because it's beautiful gray. I don't think they're like turning it that way. The older women. Justin's mom said I have a lot of gray now. It started with a streak and then it went wild. I used to just pull mine out, my little strands, but then, now, I have it and I'm trying to I've decided to start wearing my hair out again, and I'm trying to resolve, having this gray. It's just strands, but it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want gray hair. And but my sister, I don't know, I was rethinking it because she was like, "Now I'll wash your hair and stuff because I don't want you to have to pay extra money because they're gonna charge you extra money because of the length of your hair." She said, "But if you get it colored, you'll have to go to the shop." So that's got me rethinking it because I know they're gonna try to charge me extra. Hey, Houston Foodie Angel Hair 62, Summer Child. Who else have we got? Did we have anybody else? Unicorn Dreams and Strange Things. We seniors need love too. Linda. Hey y'all. Yes, black men not bitter. The gray hair. I just can't. I can't.
Because I don't know what this is gonna do. Because you can see that with all these parts, you can see the gray.
Y'all know what? I'm gonna put. Maybe I'll think about it. I might post it on my community wall. My gray.
I
You
don't
know,
see nothing.
you're not gonna really see it. You just gotta be all. You gotta be all in my scalp to see it. But it's there. It's some over
Oh,
here.
okay. them
Some
little
over
bits and
here.
pieces, them little bits and pieces you got. Ain't nobody
Okay, so
less than bits and pieces.
it's like about 14 pieces, right? It ain't no whole head type situation.
Now, we all know that this lady uses Beijing. I'm not going to believe anything different. Hey, Raekwah Malik, how are you doing? She says, I stopped dyeing my hair, but embarrassing my gray at 67. I don't know. I mean, if I was older, I might be a little bit more resolved. I don't know. That's just me. I got issues, y'all. Hey, Jet Black Straight. Did I say Summer Child? I think so, but I'm not sure. Hey, Summer Child. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. How are you doing? So, Miss Boogie Down, in case you miss it, in case you don't know, Sonya gets her fashions from New York. She looks at what they are doing in New York, and then she decides, from there. She takes it from there. Leo Lady said, I'm with Legacy. I can't embrace that gray. I'm 65. Yeah, maybe when I get in my 60s or my late 50s, maybe, but I can't. I can't. Beverly Nelson said Sonya probably uses just for men hair dye. Reef and Muff's mom said, I'm not ready for this gray to take over. We'll be coloring red for another 3 years with an 8-year old and and breath from 50. I don't want anyone thinking I'm her grandma. Girl, yeah, how about it? I wouldn't want to either. But everybody who I see with gray, they really look nice. It really looks good on them. And I especially like, when people have that gray and it's all shaved real low. 'Cause that's what my mom started doing, shaving it like real low. But I don't know. I'm just not ready. And I think maybe if mine was shorter, I would. But I have my hair is down my back, and I just really, I don't know. I just think that looks crazy. I think it looks crazy. So, Delicate Dell says, I'm gray. Y'all look at here. Miss Mad About Music is in the chat. Boo. No, congratulations, Miss Mad About Music. I am glad. So you have joined us winners of Cahoots. I'm so happy for you though. Muffin says, I believe in growing old gracefully. Linda says, I have never used an alarm clock in my life. Oh, you're back. You're back there. Now let me see what Miss Boogie Down says. Miss Boogie, let me find Miss Boogie Down's comment because I told Miss Boogie Down that, Sonya gets her fashion sense from New York. And I want to hear what Miss Boogie Down has to look. Uh if you look up at the screen, Miss Mad About Music, Jackson Tabasco is throwing tomatoes at you. Let me see. Let me find Miss Boogie Down. Because I know she is. Where is Miss Boogie Down? I don't see Miss Boogie Down on my thing here. I'm gonna find her comment though. I'm gonna find it. Leo Lady says, congratulations, Miss Mad About Music. Reef and Muff's mom says we have a lot of beautiful women with gorgeous gray on their avatar in this sector. I love. I think Salt and Pepper Tresses. Oh, her hair is gorgeous. I really like, her hair. But I just, like I said, it. I don't know. Maybe I need to like pray about it or something. I don't know.
Oh. Mm.
And I haven't dyed my hair in like 2 months or something like that. I gotta, I be down in my scalp. So
Mhm.
it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
We're getting it together. I'm gonna
Okay.
let it go white when I get around 70. If I see 70,
70. Mm.
I said
Okay.
80. I said 80. I said whenever I get slow up here, then I'll let it go.
When you get slow.
Where you just forgetful, don't know where you at. All dementia.
When you get slow, how you gonna know your hair growing if you don't know if you
That's when
don't
it's
know what's
going.
going
That's when I'm
on?
gonna let it go.
Well,
Well,
how you gonna know to let it go if you don't?
This fool even thinks that you have to be an old lady to get dementia. The lack of knowledge that these two have is just, I don't know. Bible Lady said, I was in the chat while you guys played Cahoots tonight. It was fun being a spectator. It's fun whether you're playing or a spectator. It really is. Sanders RN says she's already too old. She can't recall shit, according to her. Yeah, did y'all see that call where he told her to take he said, they make some jelly beans now to make you remember. And I'm like, jelly beans? What is he? Jelly beans. Ray Della Lewis said, girl, slow now. Stop it. um, not black, but not bitter, but Southside Chi-Town, thank you. That is really tearing me up. It really is, but I'll get used to it eventually. I get used to the name changes, like Unicorn Dreams and Strange Things. I say that sometimes, and sometimes I say Attitude and Tylenol. So I get used to it. Yes, Miss Mad About Music. The man said jelly beans. I was like, they got magic jelly beans to make you remember stuff. I need to take a few. What's their name is?
You don't know what's going on around you, so it don't really matter. So guess what? How you gonna know
So
your
my
habits
caretaker
now?
will know. My caretaker will know, whoever it is. Like, okay, when I'm 70, we're gonna stop dying it.
Okay, I found her comment. I put it up, but Jet Black Straight says she must be talking about Albany, New York, and not New York City.
Okay.
I guess.
So when you
Hopefully,
gonna start?
hopefully I still have my mind at that age.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay
I,
then. Well, you probably be all right. You probably be all right. Yeah.
I be forgetting now. Like, why did I call you? I don't remember. I'll call you back, and I'll be like, do you remember? I'll call and be like, oh, I don't
That's kind
remember.
of normal. That's kind of normal. That's a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on. A person can't remember everything now. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So what's new? What's new out there in the world out there?
Justin's mom, no, you did not say not more forehead than hair. Oh, Nesto Shackles. Let me see what she wrote. Because I think okay. Let me take a deep breath. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker. Shame said, bitch got more forehead than hair. She's damaged her hair with chemicals and burned it out and now wants to blame it on alopecia. I call bullshit. And I agree. Because let's just think about this. As vain as she is, do you really think? I mean, this woman is walking around carrying her alopecia photos in her phone. I find it hard to believe it. This woman lies about folks carding her, and you really believe she's carrying alopecia photos in her phone to just whip out and show anybody? Um, Wendy Shy said she started dyeing her hair at 16 and 17 years old. My mom, she wouldn't let me do that. Y'all remember back in the day when they used to put the Kool-Aid in the hair? My mom wouldn't let me do any of that stuff until I turned 18. Now I do think she let me get 11,000 holes in my ear, but I don't think I could dye my hair. Obsessed with the message. This memory talk is for us because we always remind her of the lies she tells for the prosecutor so she can act like she really didn't remember a lot of stuff. That's a good call, obsessed with the mess. And that's something to think about because, she do. Every now and then she gets a bright idea. Black but not bitter says Will Wooten ain't falling for that bad memory story. And Bible Lady says, ain't shit wrong with her memory. They are trying to pull a play. Watch Will Wooten pop out on them in a couple of weeks with some charges or new documents. Y'all, if any of you remember, because I couldn't think of it tonight, when Sylvia played her video about them asking for her Google stuff back to 2022. Does anybody remember um when that was that she did that video?
You encounter for
to the
yourself.
wrong person who don't be going nowhere.
Yeah, but you be on that. You be doing some stuff now. You out there. You lucky.
I just been looking at houses lately to do some stuff with my son. I'm trying to get him started. getting him his thing to do his, get him self-employed is what I'm trying to work on.
Hmm.
Get him started on that, and it's a good market. I'm gonna probably end up in Detroit in October, November, Detroit.
You're gonna end
That's
up there to do what now?
just to start doing some stuff up there.
Wait a minute. I thought that the son was already self employed. Remember, he flunked out of college and then she made him go to plumber school. Y'all remember that? Now, Justin's mom said when this call was on phone calls from prison, I had to leave the chat. Girl, really? Did you? Did you just have to leave because you had something to do, or like did she tick you off? Because I'm not ready. I didn't see this one. But the funny part about it is I didn't see this one, but it's sounding so much like the one I saw earlier that I did see. Hey, that girl. That girl says Sonya and Nesto lives on Fantasy Island. Did I say, hey, I Revives? I Revives says the knot on top of her head looks ridiculous.
With him,
Oh, okay.
he's back in school, so um, it's what do you want to say? It's through the internet. What do you call it? You school through the computer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This lady does not know to say online classes. Like, and she's asking him, of all people, him. Um, yes, Southside Chi-Town. He was bartending, but remember, he flunked out of school, and she didn't know he had flunked out. And I think this was 2023. She didn't know he had flunked out, and then she found out he flunked out, so she made him go to plumbing school, and then next thing we know, he was starting his first day on this bartending job. Y'all remember it happening like that? Now, Black But Not Bitter has given us a spoiler alert. She now says that Tomas is getting a master's within 2 months. Now, is that was in creative writing, right? I'm trying to keep up now. Rossi, Rossi says, why does she look high? I don't know, Rossi. Maybe because she might be. She sure is acting like it. Unicorn Dream says the word is virtual, idiot. I mean, she couldn't say virtual, online, or anything. That's no shackle. Shuffle Walker Shame says that's because she's lying. And Jet Black Straight said at Muffin, phone calls from prison released more calls about an hour ago. Yeah, yeah. And I just clicked and I said, well, this is the one I haven't seen, but what you gonna do? Refin Muff's mom says, so he graduated and she didn't have a party when she could dress inappropriately. Oh, okay. Okay. Rossi said, at Black But Not Bitter, I thought that's what I heard. Um, yeah, so that was on the first call, right? That drop. I saw that one. But okay, now Justin's mom is telling me to just wait. So, in other words, I guess I'm about to be pissed off. Loving Life says we don't want her messy behind in the 313. Yes, because I heard she was going to Detroit. I heard she was going to Detroit. She's got some career opportunities that she don't want us to know about. But does she not realize that whether she tells us about it or not, we can still find out? I mean, like if somebody was really adventurous and wanted to know. Savannah Clover says, yep, a master's in creative writing, but he can't get a master's without a bachelor. Liza. Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn, migraine got my mind moving slow. You are so right.
I get you. I get.
He's schooling through the computer. Let's just say that. It's not actual, because class is in Orlando. So
Okay,
he's
I
schooling
get. I get you.
But remember, I had to pull him during, well, you didn't know me during COVID. I had pulled them during.
Say what now? Wait a minute. So, okay, Justice, I'm trying to hold on. What does she mean? Okay, whole COVID started like December the 31st, 2019. Now he was in jail 2022. So COVID didn't even end until almost 2020. What is she talking about? What is she talking about, y'all? Okay, let me listen.
COVID. Right after
Okay.
I had pulled them and moved them to. No, you knew me. You knew me. Cause I
Oh, wait, I lied. You knew me.
remember I drove to Orlando and got his stuff.
Yeah,
It was in
I remember
December.
that.
Then I got sick the week after. Because I got sick the week
Mhm.
after I moved him from Orlando to.
Okay. So that I'm sure that I'm working okay. Hey, Leroy. Leroy said, I thought they knew each other during see 19 exactly. Um Allegedly, and Harmon said maybe she go will to the 51st state. Maybe she will go to the 51st state. Okay, now wait a minute. We just went through this. We know he flunked out of school and didn't tell her. She found out about it when they called the house. That's how she found out he flunked out of school. So she brings him to Atlanta and she makes him go to plumbing school, because they make a lot of money. Then she said that, he started working as a bartender. Okay. Then she says he's about to get his master's degrees in a couple of months. In a couple of these recent months, he's going to get his master's degree in creative writing. Now we're getting ready to hear the story of how she pulled him from college. I did not know that a parent can pull their child from college because, like, we start at 18. So I would at least say he was 19 or 20. So she pulled him. All right. Make It Rain says Sonya said previously she lies because nobody knows her. Okay, but that's just dumb. And you're right, she did say she lies. Miss Boogie Down said he dropped out in 2023 from undergrad, and in the third month of 2025, he will have a whole master's degree. Yes, without us knowing that he went back to get the bachelor's. Okay. Jet Black Straight said at Bible Lady, oh, she's such a loser. And Reefa Muff's mom says she can remember to talk about when she was sick. Yeah, I mean, we knew each other during COVID. Oh, no, we didn't. Miss Mad About Music said she said they met October 2020 and went in the hospital 2021. Um, Golden Pearl said Thomas didn't have a job or degree or nothing. He is a loser, but because he's a man, he's great. It's just the females that ain't ish. And Aaliyah TV says she's really controlling this grown young man, controlling him and wearing his clothing. Leroy said, so Thomas is a plumber, creative writer, screenwriter, real estate agent. Don't forget bartender.
To Miami. So yeah, you knew
Okay.
me then.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because you was like, you gonna drive that big truck? And I was like, yeah. And I got that homeless dude from the red light. And I was like, nah, come here. I said, why you
Yeah.
begging for money? You want to make some money? Come help me move some stuff. Because my mover didn't
Yeah, I
show
remember
up.
that.
His drunk
I
ass
remember
got in the
that.
truck. Yeah.
I
And I was
remember that.
like, come here. Get in the truck, boy.
So how is it going on down there where you left at? Did they ever open it up, get started? In that little plaza down there.
So he was trying to get the same location that I had, right? I thought he was getting another location in the plaza. But I spoke to the girl about a couple weeks ago, and she told me no, he was trying to do the same thing I was trying to do in the same location that I was trying to be in, but it didn't go through. It's not. They didn't never open.
So did they tear it down?
So I don't know. When they never
tear
tore it
that
down.
plaza down?
Remember, they were supposed to tear it down and put a high rise there. I don't
Right.
think the person went through and bought it. That's why I don't think, because it's still a plaza. And I have to.
Okay.
I keep saying I need to go, but I gotta go because I gotta go get my license and stuff done.
Oh.
I don't know. Or a repicture.
Okay.
I took the picture when I was sick. Remember when I was sick, you could see it in my face?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember all that. I remember all that.
Hey, Black but not bitter. I think his dad is like Jamaican. To be honest, I think his dad is Jamaican, and I think him and her got into it, and she had him like deported or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when I
Hmm.
took my picture for here, you could see it was the sick picture. It was a sick face. And I looked at it like, ooh, just tell it's just life just pulled out of the face.
Hmm. Hmm. Hey, I gotta laugh because
T Baby says, imagine being such a bad person that a whole sector on YouTube drags you on a daily basis. I couldn't. I could not. That girl says Sonya tries to act important with nothing. Don't have two nickels to rub together. Yeah, because remember, she used to be a CO, in case y'all didn't know. Obsessed with the mess said he's so sick of her talking about being sick. He ought to be sick of her talking about them businesses that she don't got and ain't never had and won't have. Savannah Clover says she's got to go so many places and can't get there yet. And Miss Mad About Music says at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame exactly. She just lies just for the heck of it.
this boy, look here, boy, so
Can't
much I
say
want to say
shit.
I can't.
Can't
That's
say
right.
shit.
Cause
Oh,
boy,
here we go.
Can't
boy, look at
say
here.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's so much I can say right now, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna just
Hold your tongue.
hold this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it to the left. How about that?
Flying here.
There's a
So
fly. Hey.
yeah, that was cool.
Okay. Hmm.
Flies are so dirty.
It's
Yeah.
what?
I said flies are so dirty.
Oh. Hmm. Well, it's kind of loud because they got the football game on.
I hear. Tell them to
Yeah.
hush you on the phone.
Um, I'm not sure if that was Tomas's daddy or her husband. You could be you might be right. I mean, it's so much to remember with this dummy.
Nah, I'm not fooling with them folks. Yeah, I ain't trying to. I'm not ain't trying to talk.
Turn
I
around and
ain't
be
trying to
like,
do nothing. Yeah, I ain't trying to do none of that. Yeah, let them folks do what they gonna do. I'm just gonna sit back to the side. Yeah, that is it.
let them be crazy.
Well, I'm just ain't trying to entertain nothing right now at all.
You know you got to sing next week when it's my birthday.
I don't do no singing now. Yeah, I might dance for
Hey,
you, but I ain't doing no singing now. I don't do no singing.
you said you could do what? You gonna dance?
I dance for you, but I ain't finna. I ain't finna.
Okay, I'd like to see how that's gonna go over. You would dance for her, but you don't want. Child, just stop. Just stop. Bible lady says, Legacy Moon, are you okay there? Native. Obsessed with the mess says, flies are so dirty, but roaches are fine. See, and that's the thing. Flies, they fly. What do roaches do? They can't get. See, a fly can get up in the air, can go wherever it wants to go. And if it decides to come down to the bottom of the earth to touch some shit, it can. But a roach ain't got no choice but to crawl all over the place. Obsessed with the mess said fly. I'm sorry. Black but not bitter says her diaper must be dirty. Hashtag. And I still better say hush, Rossi. Oh, Reef and Muff's mom says it's obvious to the 10th power at that girl. Hey, Retrat, how are you doing? Shirley's divorce finally said he's scared. But hey, Miss HLS, hey, my tie, but think about it. He is in jail and he going I got something to show y'all. He is in jail and he is going to dance, but he don't want to sing. Make it make sense. That girl says flies are worse than roaches. She must have wanted to oh yeah, say use one of Shirley's things. Yeah. Oh, is oh that must be the last. Was that a never mind. Let me stop. Golden Pearl says she sits like a toddler, not a lady. Well, as Native says, that zesty little dude. Bible Lady says, imagine wanting an inmate to sing for you on your birthday down to the jail behind a plexiglass. Hashtag not goals. Sanders RN says 143 people in the chat, but only 79 thumbs up. Please smash that like button. And Salty Buzzard said she's a trashy lying hoe who put herself on this stage. Yes, she did. For all of us to see.
I ain't finna do no singing now. I ain't finna get all off my leg like that.
No.
Yeah. No. No. I'm just
Well,
ready to get on
that's
out
what
of
I
here.
want for a gift. Look, well, that's what I want for a gift.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You gotta
Well,
make it happen. You gotta suck it up.
suck it up. Well, yeah.
See, you're supposed to be able to get out your comfort zone and be like, all right, I'll do that for you. Because it's not embarrassing. But I ain't gonna make you sing. I'm just messing with you, see if you would.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone. I absolutely agree with that. That does make sense. Whatever make that person make them happy, yeah, for that moment, yeah, you should be able to get out your comfort zone if it makes sense.
Okay, so then why won't he sing for her? Make it make sense. Hey, what is up, the celebrity juicer? How are you doing?
Yeah.
If it makes sense. You're
Yeah.
supposed to add that in there if it makes sense.
Yeah, no, I gotta add that in there. I gotta add that in there. Let me tell you why I gotta add that in there. Because
Wait, y'all, my ties. My tie said, I dare him to dance for his man, I mean his girl, in front of his jail boys. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying.
if you care about a person, all of it makes sense. Did you catch it? If you care about a person, no. If you care, it got to make sense. So, if you care about a person, it all makes sense.
Right. But also too, so I had asked my so normally I always, you know how you like, can you do me a favor? Right? When you ask a person, when you call a person, be like, can you do me a favor? Right? And there's two responses, right? It's
Yes or
either
no? Oh,
no,
yes
it's
or
either
no?
yes.
No.
They'll either
Or
say
got
yes
all the
or they'll say, what is it? Right? Some people will say, yes, no problem. And then,
Oops.
you tell them what it is. But a lot of people will be like, what is it? Meaning depending, right? It depends on what it is, right? So I always, whenever, and I don't ask people, I don't ask for maybe 3, 4 people favor.
Oh wow, you're right, Golden Pearl. Golden Pearl said, as tiny as Sonya is, why are her hands so big? And you're absolutely right. They are awfully big because mine, I know for me, like I like to wear long nails, not like just for a fashion statement, but because my hands are small, I like to me it elongates the hands. But you're right. Her hands just alone looking at them, they're big. That's weird. Reef and Muff's mom said, Aaliyah TV, yes, the psych you not smashing me flying directly at you. Um, Wendy Shy says, so I don't care. What y'all talking about in this chat? The celebrity juicer says, how many parts does she have tonight? 5. I think it's actually uh, 1, 2. I think it's 3 or 4. Actually, Leroy said her fingers are long. Maybe that's what it is. Because I'm trying to tell you, my fingers are short. It's kind of embarrassing. Well, it's not embarrassing, but I won't say that. But just kind of they're just small hands. So Muffin 218 says she said this before. She says a lot. That's why sometimes, like when I'm listening to the calls and watching these visits, I'm like really confused. Like, wait a minute, because even though I didn't see this one, I saw the other one. It's like this visit is reminiscent of what She was saying in the last visit, and they're like a few months apart. It's just really weird. Unicorn Dream says no one is going to blindly agree to something. There are some people that I would do like anything for. Like if my mother's, we're still alive and she says, "Will you do me a favor? Will you do something for me?" I mean, I would just like blindly say yes. And let me see. Wendy Shy says in Florida, the smoky brown cockroach, Asian, and palomento bugs can fly. Man, I gotta tell y'all about this club I went to in Philly where them roaches were so big. I mean, any bigger and they could have taken you somewhere.
Forever, in a lifespan. And I always listen for the response. Is it going to be a definite yes? Because they know me and they know I'm not going to ask anything crazy, right? Or would it be somebody that would sit there and say, well, what is it? There's only one person that I deal with that says that to me. Everybody else says yes. First, without knowing what it is. They always say, and you're not dealing with 99% family, so.
Okay.
So, right. So that's just the two response when you ask a person. People that are close to you that you ask them a favor of, what are they going to say? Are they going to say yes? Or are they going to say, what is it? It depends.
Okay, so
you don't
I
want
got
them
another
in your
question.
life. Look, you don't want them in your life.
Trust me. I understand what you're saying. I get all that.
Yeah,
So
you don't want them in your life.
Let's move on to something else. I'm gonna say we're gonna move on to this right here. What's gonna happen Tuesday? Who do you think gonna win? We're talking about Tuesday is the debate this week.
What time?
Damn.
Like 9 o'clock. I think it's usually 9 o'clock.
Yes, 9 o'clock.
I didn't know it was this week. The 10th,
yeah, it's
right?
this week. No, yes, it's Tuesday. Going down.
I don't think she's gonna show up.
Man, that don't make no sense what you just said.
I don't care.
Posters already prepped. Hold on.
They gonna get her.
I'm sorry. What are they? What are they talking about? Are they talking about the election? Because I'm doing. I was looking for something to show y'all. Black but Not Bitter says in 1986, I saw one of those palomento bugs in Florida, and I was ready to meet my maker. Obsessed with the mess said, now I want to know what a palomento bug is. I am so distracted. Miss Mad About Music said, I was so confused, but I see now that phone calls from prison put out 2 videos. Yes. When I clicked on, I was like, wait a minute, what happened? Because it's the same outfit just about. I mean, and every same hairstyle just about. So yeah, that's yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. I think what happened is I noticed the jewelry and I was like, wait a minute. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, she is really dropping some things over there. Okay, thank you, Miss Matt, about music. They are talking about the debate. What she was saying she didn't think Camilla would show. Is that what she's this woman is doing?
They're gonna say she fell out. They're gonna say something. She lost her voice.
She is the one who had the Donald Trump was afraid to show up for her. This girl, she need to stay off of what's that site called? What are one of those satire sites called? The Onion. She needs to stay off the Onion. She really does.
She under the weather.
I don't believe that.
She ain't showing up. She ain't gonna show up.
She gonna show up.
No, let me tell you what I said. If she show up, it's gonna be a miracle on a miracle on a miracle. She won't do interviews. She did that one half-ass interview that was scripted, and she barely spoke. Right? She didn't even answer the questions that was given to her. She kind of walked around them, repeated them, and then that was that. Right? Do you think she's a strong candidate like Hillary? Because he beat Hillary. So do you think that this woman is just as strong as Hillary?
I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm really trying to do too much right here, but what is she? How did Hillary get in this? Okay, so it was Okay, I think the reason why Trump won is because Hillary ran because she's not that popular. But what is she talking about now? Now she's just not making sense. I don't think she knows any. Thank you, Celebrity Juicer. I don't think she knows anything about politics except for what she reads about. Um, in the Onion, which is a satire paper, because she's not making any sense. And why am I sitting here this hard trying to figure out what this fool's saying? Bible lady says, Native, go over there and get Legacy Moon. I know I'm falling apart. I am falling apart.
I think that.
Nah, nah.
I ain't really. You know what? I'm just gonna let it play itself out because I'm not gonna really say anything. I'm
If
not
you
gonna really
think
say
she's just
anything.
as strong as Hillary, then she gonna show up. I don't think she's strong as Hillary.
I know she gonna show up. I know she gonna show up. She got listen. It's too much. This is about money right now. Them folk done got all that money done.
And you know what? If they do it, it's gonna be just like how they did Biden. Because Biden's was scripted. They gave him the questions 2 weeks ahead of time so he could just study the answers and the response. And if Trump is smart,
Is she serious? Is this how can okay. So Black but Not Bitter said, I recently found out that what I've always called a water bug is actually a roach. Now there's a difference between a roach and a water bug. For real, there is. Look, now I'm already trying to find something else for y'all. Now y'all gonna have me um up here looking for water bugs and palamentos and everything.
he won't let them do this with her because they've been lying on him since day one. And all her commercials keep lying, talking about abortions and Project 2025. They keep running those same two lies about him, saying that he's part of it or he's against abortion and all this, that, and the other. Or he's against abortion, but he's not trying to do anything legally. Where so, if y'all doing it, y'all doing it.
Well,
No, I don't know. What does she mean? If it's illegal, it's illegal. He's not going to say, well, if y'all are doing it, y'all are doing it, you know? Gosh, what is wrong with me?
like I
She
said,
keep
I'm
running them
not taking
lies.
a. Wait, here, I'm not taking up for nobody. All I'm saying is, I just see how the money roll. You know what I'm saying? That's
The
what
money
I'm
rolled
going
all over.
on.
The money rolled straight to Ukraine. That's where all that money went. And then they
No,
backdoored
no,
it back to the
no, no, no.
politicians. They was like, here, we gonna send $64 billion to Ukraine. Keep one and send the rest back to us. And they split it amongst each other. You think that country kept all that money?
I
We
don't
don't
know
even
because
know what it's for.
I don't know.
They
I don't
didn't
know.
send us
I
a
don't know.
description of why they sent it or what it's for. So we don't know why they need all that money and why do we have to give it to them out of all the countries in the world? Why we got to give them that money?
Mhm.
Because they're gonna say keep $1 billion and send the rest back, and all them politicians are gonna split it between themselves. Because we can't check them. We can't sit there and be like, can y'all send us a bill and see what happened, and then we need proof of the funds that you received them and that you spent it on this that. They don't give us that. They never give us the proof of that it actually went there. They don't even give us a proof of what's in the bank anyway. We don't even know what's in the treasury.
Not that I'm surprised by this, but this heifer really does not understand what politics are, how they work, how, about world news and how it worked. I mean, she just. The celebrity juicer says silly Sonya, political science major. Muffin 218 says she's been talking to her brother, the sovereign citizen, right? Yeah, I am just. Hey, Pen Pal 50. Black but Not Bitter said I've muted the sound until I think she's done talking that political nonsense. Justin's mom said I muted when she talks politics. She really doesn't understand them and how things work. I mean, there are checks and balances. So just for fun, if we give another country money, do you really think we're going to say, "Can I have an itemized receipt of what you're spending this money on?" No, it's just like, if when I go to work and I get my check, I don't have to say give a receipt as to what I am spending the money I get paid on. I don't have to tell the federal government what I'm going to do with my tax refund. I mean, you're right about that, Black but not bitter. There used to be checks and balances. And Golden Pearl said, Sonya, simple minded, she needs a mom badly.
How much we got? We know how much we owe. They tell us that all the time. You know,
Okay,
where the deficit is this.
okay. So I got one more question. One more question before the time go out. I want to hear this too. Do you think that Biden's son is going to be pardoned if old girl get in office? Let me
You
hear that
think who
part.
will be pardoned?
The
Biden?
president's son. Yeah, the president's
Hell
son.
yeah, they're all in bed together.
Okay. I'm just listening. I'm just
All of
listening. Go
them.
ahead.
Yeah, all they're gonna pardon him.
I say if she get elected. Okay. So to me, I'm just looking. I'm not
She
saying
get
anything.
elected.
Guess what? She didn't get elected and he's still pardoned. So what is she talking about? Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she just talks for no reason because she has run out of ish to talk about. Shaking my head.
It'll be a botched election because the polls that they show lie, and she's about 30% on the polls. They keep trying to make them neck and neck. She's not neck and neck with him at all. You can look at the rallies and see she is not neck and neck at all. You look at his rallies and you look at her rallies, but they
What
neck
you
and neck.
talking about? You talking about the people in
When
the
people come
stands?
out, when they come out,
I have never been to any political rally. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Shirley's divorce finally says she makes my eyeballs hurt. And I Revives has given One Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Let me see who got gifted. Miss Mad About Music was gifted by Irie Vibes. Welcome, Miss Mad About Music, to the Moonlight Investigators. I hope you enjoy your membership and consider extending it when it is over. Irie Vibes, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I really appreciate it. Who are you? Jackson Tabasco is throwing tomatoes again. Hey, Barbarossa. She says they send weapons. Now, I'm going to tell you, that's what I thought we sent to Ukraine. I didn't know anything about some $63 million. Maybe we did. I don't know. And I just don't know about it. Aaliyah TV said, I would probably never go to a rally. I can see it from home. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I never, as much as I wanted Obama in there, I didn't go to any of his rallies. I didn't even watch them. Watched everything else, but not the rallies. And I didn't go to, it was cold as I don't know what that day, the inauguration. So, but I don't think she really has a working knowledge of politics or many things, but politics, um, for one thing. Black but not bitter said, "At Miss Mad About Music, you are winning all over the place today." Yes, she is. She is that girl, Miss Mad About Miss Mad About Music. And Jackson Tabasco says she won enough shit today. My Tai said, I want to throw my tomatoes at Native. Oh, I threw some tomatoes, some cans, all kinds of things at Native.
to see him
I know.
versus them coming out to
That
see
don't
her.
mean nothing. That don't mean
That's a big
nothing.
part of it. That's a big part of it.
That don't mean
That's a
nothing. No.
big part of it. No, it's a big part of it.
Nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Okay, that's like the same thing if you would say, and I could be wrong, but that's like saying the same thing with singers. A big singer like Beyonce gonna sell out a stadium. They're not gonna send her to no little, you know, 2,000 room event and be like, "Go ahead, Beyonce's coming." They're gonna be like, "What? Not here." because she's a bigger star than everybody else. Because of how the house she holds and her audience and her ticket sales. That proves everything. Compare her to another singer who can't fill a stadium like she can. They're not filling 64,000 seats. They're only filling up 2,000 seats. So who's winning, Beyonce or Keisha Cole?
Oh, now there you go.
I'm just saying.
Well, Keisha Cole ain't winning because she can't sing, especially when she try to do it live. And I ain't all that keen on Beyonce singing. It's just the more popular artist is going to fill the stadium. And record labels put more into their popular artists than they do their non-popular artists.
I'm just saying.
Who got birthday wishes? Beverly Nelson has a birthday. Really? We're gonna take care of that in a minute.
Who coming out? Is
Okay.
Beyonce winning or is Keisha Cole winning?
I'm
I'm
just
just
listening.
saying.
I'm just listening. You're going in. You're going in. Okay.
I'm just saying. Make it make sense.
Okay.
If Trump is selling out stadiums like Beyonce and Kamala is only doing small rooms like Keisha Cole, and you know, no disrespect to Keisha Cole, but I'm just saying, who wins?
Okay.
That's a big part of it.
Hey.
Because people getting up out their bed, it's nothing to go down the street and vote. But if I'm getting out my bed, standing in a long ass line just to get into this crowded place, just to see him speak, that's going way out your way to see somebody. That's more of an effort than running down and voting.
They do the same thing for her. I've
Yeah,
seen it on TV.
a quarter of
It's
the
a
people.
fluff.
She don't have the people. She don't have the body count. She don't have the body count. She ain't
But
even got half.
she got.
Watching an idiot talk about politics just makes me want to fast forward. Um, but just so we can break up the monotony and her foolishness, let's wish Beverly Nelson a happy birthday with this. Okay, happy birthday to you, Beverly Nelson. And before we get back into the foolishness, let me show y'all something else that I found. Um, I finally found what I was looking for. Oh, I guess I better share the screen before I show it to you. Let me get back on StreamYard and share the screen, and I will show y'all this. Instagram. Okay. Here we go. Y'all watch this and watch it carefully. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna play it twice. I hate Instagram.
A room. Watch how fast the dude in the white turns around and stops dancing. Why did he just stop dancing? He was killing it.
What the fuck? Young man. Young man, turn around, young man. Ooh, shit.
Meet P. Diddy's cousin, D. Diddy. See, cousin D. Diddy don't care about no baby oil. All he needs is some seasoning salt. Always remember, no matter where you are, 1, be aware of your environment. 2, know how to read a room. Everybody knows what's about to happen except for him. So this is called reading a room. Watch how fast the dude in the white turns around and stops dancing. Why did he just stop dancing? He was killing it.
What the fuck? Young man. Young man, turn around, young man. Ooh, shit.
Meet P. Diddy's cousin, D. Diddy. See, cousin D. Diddy don't care about no baby oil. All he needs is some seasoning salt. Always remember, no matter where you are, 1, be aware of your environment. 2, know how to read a room. Everybody knows what's about to happen except for him.
So always read room, Nesto. Everybody knows what is about to happen except for the dude there shaking his rump shaker. Well, he's not really shaking his rump shaker, but he's really getting into it and not paying attention to what's going on. And I see Nesto's future. Aaliyah TV said, y'all think they make Nesto dance in there? It must be something he's used to, Aaliyah TV, because he don't want to sing for Sonya, but he certainly will dance for her. I found that strange. Sanders RN says, why are his pants down as well? Well, that's how the men's wear their pants. Okay, you know how they do. And it's a whole historical thing behind that and why they shouldn't do it. So anyway, let's get back into this no nonsensical chick.
She ain't got half the body count. She don't
Yeah,
even
but
have half the body
she got
count.
that check. She got that check. She got that check.
They say she
She
worth
got
8 million.
She
Like
what?
your DA down in Fulton County. They say that she worth 8 million, right? But her
Who?
paycheck is, they say Kamala worth 8 million, but her paycheck's only 200 and some change.
We ain't talking about her personal life.
Okay, see, let's make sense of this. There is a perfectly good reason why Kamala could be worth $8 million. First of all, I don't even know that it's true, but it is possible that she can be worth $8 million, because you have to consider the fact that she worked before she was the vice president. We don't know what all she did aside from being the DA. People get, and because she was a very popular DA out there in California, she might have gotten speaking engagements. So she might have gotten, paid for those as vice president. I mean, and now that she's former vice president, she can really, really earn money, but we don't know. Plus, Kamala had a husband. I don't know what he does. Who knows how much he makes? So I'm not gonna, I don't know. Wasn't her father a doctor or something? I mean, who knows where her money came from and how she has $8 million? But I'm not gonna call her a realist. I was looking at your comment, Revives. I'm not gonna call her a criminal. Revive says that hairstyle is ridiculous. She looks a hot mess. And Revives also said, Kamala, money from, it could be from real estate, speaking engagement, book, all kinds of things. See that? Look, Black man, her husband was an attorney. I don't know what I can't remember her career, but I do know she was who knows what she was before that. A lot of times these people work in private firms, and then they go into like the DA's office or whatever, so that they can start their political career. So there's no telling, but this woman is so um uneducated that she doesn't even think like that. Southside Chi-Town says good investments. It could be a number of things. Leo Lady says Sonya's just jealous that she doesn't have $80. And let's talk about it all says right, and Sonya's worth absolutely nothing. That girl says broke Sonya always pocket counting. Yep.
Talking about campaign money. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that campaign money is Biden's money, and that's all that is people bribing them to do what I need you to do when you get in office. That's all.
How can that be Biden's money? Do you know how much money they raised for Kamala Harris in one day? One day. And that's because she was a woman. Didn't nobody want Trump? Now, no shade. Biden had no business running. I mean, he just didn't. The man, they had to remind that man which way the exit door was when he was given when he was speaking to the press and the public and everything. So the man just really did not need to run again. But just, and that's not counting how much she raised over like a week's period, but just in one day, the amount of millions of dollars that she made for campaigning. So she doesn't even do research.
All campaign money is. They pay them to make their like pharmaceutical. I need this pass, this pass, this pass, this pass, and they write a check. And then when they get in office, all right, can't sue them.
Who's going to write a check to someone who may potentially be the next US president? Like, why would I write somebody a $500,000 check? Because, in case they do actually win the election, they can approve some stuff that I want. Like Pfizer was really like writing campaign checks because the next new hot hip happening drug might be coming out and they might need it approved.
Pharmaceuticals when you get a vaccine and you die from it. What else we need? Oh, can't do this, can't do that. All it is protection money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I be ranting.
Yeah. I know small talk.
Golden Pearl said Sonya, Nesto, and IS always count other people's money. My Tai said Ponytail, your boy is coming for your check. Bible Lady says all that campaign money is used to bribe the people once they get in office. Say what now, Sonya? Yeah, I mean, like, there's no way I'm going to write someone a $500,000 check or $1 million check because they might get into office and then they could approve all the drugs and things that I want approved. Leah Lady says, like Elon Musk wrote that check and now he's the president. So says his son. And what was that boy doing? This was not Bring Your Child to Work Day. Why was that boy? This is a news conference. You really want us to believe in Doge and what Elon Musk and them little kids that he hired is doing. If you really want us to get behind this and everything, not that I ever would, how about have a conference and not have this man's child with him? This man who has just had his 13th or 14th child by his 5th baby mama. I think he's got Nick Cannon beat. And by the way, wasn't paying child support.
Small talk. It's good.
I try to be a thinker.
Hey, well, definitely entertaining. I will say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say you're so smart. He says you're definitely entertaining.
You know how I used to do.
Yeah. Well, you seem like you're in good spirit.
Yeah, I'm fine today. I had a rough yesterday, but I'm fine today. Every day is different.
Yeah, every day, and I understand that. Same over here. Everything is different. What's going on with you? Your screen messed up?
No, I was trying to look at your face.
Oh, you can't see my face because I got these big boys on. Yeah, so I'm good.
No, I can see your face. It's glass. It's not like you got sunglasses on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, you look the same. You about to be 60.
And?
I'm just saying. You look the same.
Well, not really. I don't feel the same. I don't feel the same. Yeah, I look a whole lot older. I look a whole lot. I done aged in 2 years. That quick. I might have me a presidential seat. Oh, absolutely. I done aged quick. This put a lot of stress on you. We're aging. Yeah.
That's true. But you're going to fall back when you get out and then look and go back to how you looked before.
Oh, wow. I don't think I spoke to Thirsty Rabbit, who has been here for a minute. But I just Googled Kamala Harris. And first of all, the woman owns 3 homes. She has a 6-digit salary. Now, that was probably her vice presidential salary. Let me see. She was in Forbes. So she's got to be up there. Is worth about $8 million according to by Forbes. And I'm gonna be to be honest, $8 million. I mean, it's a lot of money for me, but $8 million, if you look on the scale of millionaires and net worths and stuff like that, $8 million is not a lot of money.
Yeah. Well,
when she was the attorney general, she made $159,000 a year. District attorney, she was from 2004 to 2010. She was making $200,000 a year. Um, she was elected to the Senate in 2016. That job came with a salary of 174,000 a year, and then as vice president, she made $235,000 a year. So, Sonya, I can believe this lady is worth $8 million.
Oh, it's not that crowded in there today, is it?
No, it's only like 3 cars outside.
Oh.
It was 2 of them at a visit. That was, remember we tried to do the 2 visit thing and it was like, no, they must change their policy. You have 54 seconds.
Okay, well, I sure appreciate it. Well, I'm glad to see you in good health today because I gotta be worried about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, she be sick.
yeah.
Reef and Muff's mom wants to know, are them edges? Is she shaving? No, I don't think they grow. And why does this ever always talk about herself? She. I mean, why can't you just ever say I? It's always she. You're in the wrong person, girl.
So that's something to think about. You know, for me, I just know how I go. You see a person dead, going tomorrow. See, I don't want to keep thinking like that.
That is true.
Yeah, I
And
know it.
sometimes, a lot of times when people in jail, a lot of people they lose outside.
Yes, and there's nothing they can do. It's nothing they can do.
Nothing they could do.
Yeah,
People got to take care of themselves.
yeah. This is very true. Well, you look very nice today. Put yourself together nice today. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I try to.
You try to. All right. Well, I appreciate you. Love you very much. Love you too. Thank you again. All right. Well, you have a wonderful.
Wait. Where's it at? Okay. Y'all, so do y'all want to keep going? I mean, I'm sitting here. I might as well. It is still killing me, but do y'all want to? Because if y'all want to, we can go to the next one. Y'all down? That girl's that hairdo. Y'all tell me if y'all still want to go. Because if y'all still want to hang on here and go, we can hang on in here and go. Edgeless at the county. Reef and Muffin 218 says, did he just say dead today, gone tomorrow? Why not? Because he messes up all of the sayings. So why not? Black but not bitter said, let me see what time it is. And we've been on here for an hour. I really yes, what? What was the wait a minute. Why is everybody saying what's yes? Why are y'all I'm sorry, y'all. What did I say? Quit or stop? What did I say? Okay. Stay. Yes. If you okay, I guess I'm assuming the yeses are the next one. So I can go, I can do it because I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to feel better one way or the other. So I can go ahead and do this last one because I don't have anything to do tomorrow, but lay down. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, yes, I am trying to get to the moon. I have been real lenient with the moon lately, I'm saving it all up for tomorrow. So we will go ahead and do this next one. It doesn't look like it's that long. So I'll go ahead and do it because like I said, my head, whether I do it or not, my head's not going to stop hurting. And I'm used to this life, so I will keep on going. Now, what I really want y'all to get into is this hairdo, because what is going on? And she looks just blah. Usually we're used to seeing her look like kind of hip. I'm not saying she is, but I'm saying, she kind of try to be hip. This is giving granny for her standards. And it is from 9/15/2024.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Wait a minute. Hey, Vic to the Veil. Vic to the Veil said this is her Kamala impression. Please review this, and it's her birthday. Let's look at her be miserable on her birthday. Yes, because today is Beverly Nelson's birthday, and she's having a good old time. So on the 15th of September, it was Sonya's birthday. So that means okay, she was just up there on the 8th, and she turned around and went on the 15th. I mean, talk about no life. Y'all, if I ever get this desperate and you find out about it, because I would never let anybody know I was this desperate, but if that ever happens, please do an intervention. I don't know, suffocate me, just do something. Do not ever let me end up like this.
I can barely hear you. Say what?
Yeah, Pimp Outfit, the tracks of it all.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate.
Because they got the lights off in here. And then I'm on a corner over here.
They got you in the corner.
Yeah, they got me in the corner. I see you got your Niners jacket on.
So what I was going to wear was not going to be appropriate. So I got to go home and change. So I had to put on something that they won't be like, oh, you can't wear that. Oh, you gotta do this. You know how they do me.
Yeah. I get that. I get it. Okay, I see you got your president hairdo going on. Yeah.
Well, they did a good job. Look.
Yeah, it's long.
Girl, bye. Bye. Girl, bye.
It's
She did a good
long.
job. I mean, it's got
long
bouncy
now.
stuff. Huh?
I said it's super long.
Right. So I want to get it like cut like right here. Like cut all of this off. Yeah. Just so that it's like the same length as this. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it done got real long. Boy, I've been here a long time for that stuff to got down now, boy.
Listen, because I didn't have no sides when you got arrested. Remember my picture? My hair was this long all over.
Yeah.
Really little, whatever.
Well, you seem like you feeling pretty good today.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I was watching this movie. I kind of like fell into it because, you know, when you fall asleep, YouTube movies will just play into the next movie.
Dummy, why don't you put it on there so that doesn't happen? You know you can do that. Y'all, don't pay no attention to all this junk around. But I want y'all to look at your screen because I am so sick of this. I am so sick of this. If you look at your screen right here in the middle, this is my hair. Like I said, don't pay no attention to the sink. I had all my hair things around. This is what you call hair. Okay? Not that mess. She is always flipping around. I get so sick and tired of her flipping that hair around. See this down here where the sink is? Down here. Okay. Y'all know I'm short. So this is where, but that's where my cursor is. That's where my hair stops. Okay. So that's what you call hair. Okay. That is my hair. And if you could see this part of it right here, you can see the gray strands. If you look good, you could see them back here. It's just bothering me but I just want her to know, ignoring the stuff on my counter, this is what hair. This is long hair, okay? Not that mess that she keeps flipping and flopping that she paid for. And there's nothing wrong if you pay for it. Because I'm forever wearing wigs and weaves, but this is my actual hair. So I am about sick of her in that mess. Yes, I do have edges, except for I think it's on this side. It's like a little nickel piece that I lost. And I think they said that my doctor said it was from anesthesia, but it oh, let me take it down, but it never grew back. But that's what he said. I don't know what happened or why, but that is so. I just wanted to show y'all what it would, because she's just always, I'm sick of her. I am sick of her doing that. So anyhow, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Just keep playing movies and movies and movies.
And you see, why is her edges always plastered down? Now, the only time I'll put edge control or gel on is if I'm wearing like a ponytail all the way back. Why is her stuff always tapered down? I don't understand it.
So I was watching The Hurricane. You ever heard of that movie? It's what Denzel Washington was in it. He was a boxer.
I think so.
He
Thank
got
you.
wrongfully
Thank you.
accused of murder,
No,
and
I
then they
don't think
put
I've
him in
seen that
jail.
one.
It's a very good movie. Very good movie. And they framed him for the murder of 2 officers. He didn't do it.
Hold on.
Hey, Kingdom of Kush.
Was that back in the day,
It
like
was
a
a
long
true
time ago
story.
in the
Right. It
90s?
happened in so he got out in 80. He did 20 years, but they finally heard his case, and he got out in I think he got out like early 80s or something, but it happened like early 70s, something like around there.
But I'm saying,
Did she say hurricane or tornado? Did she say hurricane? Because I thought that was a fighter. I can't keep up with what is going on with this woman. I'm just tuning her out. Is PW here? I didn't see PW. I did not see P. Oh, there's P. I have her comment highlighted. Hey, PW, how are you doing? Yeah, actually, I do have a I do have a hairline. The celebrity juicer said Bob Dylan wrote the song Hurricane. Yeah, but what is she? It's Hurricane. Okay, the movie is okay. All right. But I thought that was about a boxer. Isn't that about a boxer? Why am I doing this to myself?
talking about the movie, though. But the movie, you made
right?
the
The movie
movie.
it's an old movie. Yeah. It's an
Okay.
old movie.
Okay. It's like, I think I remember that.
You think so? You always be shaking your head like that.
It's cold in here. Shit.
I know you got your little thing around your neck, keep your neck warm.
Yeah. It's cold in here. Yep. Yeah, they just got me on the end. That's all. On it's little screen thing. So then they got the lights cut off.
They got you in the dark. Is that why you look chocolate?
Yeah, that's all it is. That's it.
Hey, let me see. Did you get your hair cut?
Yeah, I got a haircut. I just got it trimmed down. Yeah. I'm okay.
Oh, Reef and Muff's mom said Mother Jefferson church suit. Vic to the Bell says she doesn't need those shoulder pads either. She already does. The turtle shell with her neck and the shoulder pads make her look weird. But I love me a good shoulder pad. Black but Not Bitter said it's both. He's a boxer in charge with triple murder. Okay. Goes to show you I never seen it. The celebrity juicer said the film was made after the song. So you were saying Bob Dylan made a song. Okay, she said the song brought worldwide attention to the boxer's plight. Oh, wow. Did y'all know Bob Dylan had his first wife was black? You just learned something about celebrities every day.
Yeah, they can't do nothing but a line up. They don't know how to cut no hair. Yeah, they just give you a straight bald head or a line up. That's it. They don't know how to cut hair. What you want me to say?
Oh, they're not barbers on the street.
And
It's
they
just a dude with a clipper.
Yeah. So they're not like that. Yeah.
Did this Negro say they not barbers, and so they okay? Have we ever seen a certificate or anything that he has? My Tai said, Legacy Moon, can we count on you for a donation to PEEF? What's PEEF? What is PEEF? Cam Lewis has. Why am I pausing like this? Cam Lewis has gifted one Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Thank you so much, Cam Lewis. I can always count on Cam Lewis being in the bushes and coming down here at the end. I get of the lives, when I'm doing my music, I get so concerned if I don't see Cam Lewis. But thank you so much, Cam Lewis. And Beverly Nelson got gifted. Welcome to the Investigators, Beverly Nelson. And I hope that you enjoy your membership. And once it's over, you extend your membership. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cam Lewis, and welcome, Beverly Nelson.
Yeah.
No, but that
Well, I
movie
get
was a
myself
really good
together.
movie. Huh?
That was a good movie. Why was it a good movie?
It was very relatable.
Hey, go Roro. Oh, she's saying the movie was really. So, if I understand it, Hurricane actually had a plight. What is this man's plight? Because I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
And they kept trying to fight the DA, and the police was trying to keep him in jail on the lie, and they were the warden threatened him, and everybody was threatening everybody that was trying to help him.
Mm-hmm.
But they finally was heard, and he got out. At first he was just like, because it was like 16 years in or whatever, he was just like, he just accepted the fate, and it was just like, I'm tired. He was tired of fighting, and then something happened where he just woke up and was like, I don't want to die here. I don't want to be here. Get me out. And it was, I think, his son or his brother, little black guy, and these three white people. They were from Canada, and they was like, they moved to whatever, New Jersey, I think it was, and they were like, we're not leaving until we take you home.
Yeah, I really think she was trying to say this relates to him. It surprises me. Like just a week later, she still has the same nails on because, she just strikes me as the type of person who, like, changes her nails every time she blows snot out her nose. So it surprises me that she still has those yellow nails. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya has a big forehead, a long face, and droopy lips, and she has more forehead than hair on her head. She looks evil and has the character of a wicked pedo. All right. We're going to give you your warning, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Did I say, hey, go Roro? Hey, go Roro.
We're going to get you out. And they did.
Okay, but he was innocent, wasn't he? This guy? No.
They got him out. He got out at 50.
At 50.
50. Yep. Good years. Locked up on a lie.
Hey, I
Locked
seen
up on
something.
a lie.
Mm-hmm. It's so common.
It is. No, I seen something yesterday on the news by this guy that had locked him up, said he had strangled his mother and his stepdaddy and burnt the.
Yes, they have a child together. Yes. I think the lady was her backup singer, was his Bob Dylan's backup singer. Yep. My dad said, I'm trying to help with that problem at Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame.
House down with them in it. Locked them up for a year. This is in Fulton County now. Locked them up for a year, and found out the police report and detective, all that was false. The dude wasn't in the crime scene at all.
Okay, first of all, once again, leave it to these two fools to get a case wrong. That young man was not in there a year. He was in Fulton County for 30 days. And if you are a member and haven't seen that video, check it out. But I did a members only video about the young man who was a PhD, is a PhD candidate, and he went to jail for a pow that he wouldn't. Not only did he not have anything to do with it, the man was in class at the time, at the college, and they arrested him. Even not only did the victim say that that wasn't him, the witnesses said it wasn't him, and yet he's still set in jail for 30 days, and he is very traumatized, but he got out. And of course, we find out that the detective lied. And so now I think either they have or they're going to press charges against him, but that is in members. And it also, he is a part of a whole story that I did on Fulton County. So check that out. But like I said, you can count on these people to get things wrong. And as who said that? Reefa Muff's mom said, not in your case. That's right. This man, no. The young man that they locked up, innocent. But this man sitting here before you, guilty. Yes, I said it.
And that's the problem.
Black but Not Bitter said, why is he comparing apples to oranges? Nesto was at the scene of not the crime, but the crimes. And there are witnesses, victims who can testify to his crimes. Thank you very much.
They be putting too much faith in the police, like police don't never lie. That's the biggest issue right there. And then the prosecutor don't give a fuck. They just want to win. They don't care. So, you got that. So, I mean, what are the chances? I feel like 1/3 of all cases are lies,
1/3.
people that shouldn't
Okay.
be locked up. And that's, I think what happened over the years, people don't look at other people as humans. Just like how they kill babies. And the one girl just kept saying, oh, because it can't survive outside of the womb, you can't count it as life. You just got to count it as a embryo, or, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just, but we're an extension of a baby. We all were babies.
Are y'all getting a load of this? And, I know we all may have different stances on abortion, but, doesn't it go like embryo, fetus, and whatever they call it next? I don't know, but it's whatever you believe. But what is she talking about? They say, oh, it can't live on. What is she talking about? Because at that particular stage, it can't live outside. Is that what she's saying? Leo lady says Sonya looking like she every bit of 85. Black but Not Bitter says she's brilliant. Raven Muff's mom says she looks like a hard drunk. Hey, 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 y'all. Call me on Keisha's phone is here in the chat, and he says, who said she dressed like Kamala Harris? I'm dying. Southside Chi-Town said, baby, what? The Celebrity Juicer says, at 504, says Sonya looks like Garfield the cat. Oh my gosh. Hey, Karen S., how are you doing?
So how can you take that baby as less than life when that was once you? It just
What?
fucked up how the mind works and how they try to dismiss and say,
what? Can somebody please interpret? Because I am not understanding.
this is okay.
So
Even
what
that
you
full term.
okay? So what? I was read some about something about going on in the church and the government and all that, trying to put some stuff in there. What was that about?
What about the church?
Something about the schools and the church. They changing things up by
Muffin 218, weren't we? I don't know. Wasn't she talking about how Trump feels about abortion? Or was that last bit? Was that the last visit? I don't know how we got here. Jackie Gay says, leave it up to Sonya. Make it make sense.
sexual relationships and all that.
They trying to make all of that shit okay. Because remember when all homosexuality kind of came out a little bit more than.
Wait a minute before she gets too deep into this philosophical conversation. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, at that girl. Whew. The bitch is terrible. She should be shamed. She is known for being a liar, a dick sucker, a scammer. And she likes when Nesto kisses her in her sour puss. That's what his liquid V is. Well, besides the fact that you made this comment, we really don't want to have that image in our heads, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. So you've been asking for it. Mimi, was that Mimi? Let me see. Who said that? Oh, okay. It was Reef and Muff's mom said science isn't her strong area like the law. Allegedly, in Harmon said Sonya didn't know nothing about church. Sonya says she didn't go to church. She might go this weekend. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know. She is supposed to be going with Sylvia this weekend to church. That's right. I forgot.
How I was in the 70s. The church was like, that's blasphemy. Is that what that word is? Or something. It's a sin. You can't do it. It's not right. Now you got preachers introducing their, male husbands, dude preachers introducing their dudes, to the
What?
to the
Man,
people.
go ahead on. Man, go ahead on with that. Go ahead on with that.
I
Ain't
saw
nobody
that
doing
shit.
that.
It was
Ain't
this
nobody
dude,
doing that, man.
a preacher
Ain't nobody
dude.
doing that.
Yes, he. I'm gonna screenshot a couple of messages.
You ain't got, no, I ain't got to see that. I ain't got to see that.
You know what's funny? Now, it's always been my opinion that the Bible is up for interpretation, and that is in the Bible, and churches have become lenient with homosexuality. I mean, I don't care. It's my personal opinion that people are born the way they are, and I mean that's just like who would choose to be mistreated in the world, and that's just my opinion, but everybody has their own. But if you're going to make an opinion, like, why are you talking about what the Bible says and what the church says if you don't go, you don't know anything about the Bible? You said that out your own mouth. You don't go to church, never been but one time with your grandmother, and I think another time with, I guess, the guy you were married to. So why are you speaking about things you know nothing? Ray Della Lewis said these homophobes. Exactly. Um, Reef and Muff's mom says she'll say she went out of town unexpectedly and then not go. You are right. We will see if that happens because I bet you she does do that. Leo Lady said devil and sister in the same church. And my Ty says tell her legacy move. I mean, why are you, here's my thing. I am not all that concerned about what is going on in someone else's house, their bed, or any of that. I don't care if you like women and you're a woman, that's your business. If you're a man and you like men, that's your business. If you're a man and you like both, that is your business. If you like transgender, that is your business. I don't care. And if you are the Christian that you say that you are, why are you worried about what's going on with somebody else? Worry about your salvation and not other people's. They called me on Keisha's phone, said let's we not get wrapped up in the dogma. Yeah, and I just want to say one more thing about that. I don't know. It's just very disheartening. And no, let me not go too far because I don't want to. Let me let her finish her thought.
This dude introduced his man to the congregation, right? That's what you call the people, congregation.
She said congregation, not congregation. Congregation.
Okay, why you holding your head down? Why you holding your head? Go
And let's real talk. I mean, why? If you want to talk about homosexuality in the church, choir directors have been gay, not all of them, but a lot of them, for many, 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 many years. So, I mean, really?
Big.
Listen, I was like, what the fuck?
Uh,
So you're gonna sit there and bring that to the church when that's supposed to be like it just don't make no sense to me. I mean, but they're slowly but surely using certain things.
I don't like her speaking on the church because she's not nor never has been a Christian. I mean, at least I can say I used to be one. I've read the Bible, but she can't say any of those things. So why is she speaking on it? Like, why is this even a conversation? PW, thank you so much for the super sticker. PW says, I know I wouldn't walk through no church doors with Sonya next to me. But then again, silverbacks are used to living on the wild side. Now, PW, you know, thank you so much for the super sticker. It is greatly appreciated. But you know, you can still go to the moon. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know. Oh, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane says, how the hell is Sonya speaking on what goes on in the church when she doesn't attend church? He is a trans man and Nesto a trans woman. They both deceive people about their sexuality. Gororo said Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame is waiting on company. Yes, because PW, that was kind of iffy there. And Leo Lady said, it's not my place to tell people how to live. I'm trying to figure out my own life. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
To make it acceptable within, you know what I'm saying, people that's got old school mentality still like all of that shit, you know. A man and a woman. It ain't never been a man and a man and a woman and a woman. It's supposed to be nature. You don't go against nature. Period. The weather's supposed to be the weather, not altered, not messed with. And the man is supposed to be with a woman. That's how your body was designed.
Can I just say that the weather, I mean, technically, if you think of global warming, has been messed with. Wendy Shy says she has never read a page of the Bible or the Quran. And she doesn't like, she said, remember what she said? She told Sylvie she didn't know any of the characters of the Bible. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone said the weather is supposed to be the weather. Reef and Muff's mom said Pinky in the brain. Southside Chi-Town said, now this be begot morals. So listen, so she's against homosexuality because it says it in the Bible and everything, and they're bringing their men to church. But at last time I checked, Nesto is supposedly a Christian and in the church, and adultery goes against the Bible, and he has committed it multiple times. Not to mention, he's a bigamist. Go figure.
You were designed to be with a woman. Your body wasn't designed to be with a fucking man. If you're a man, I, it's just one man couple, and they look just alike. And I'm trying to figure out how is a bearded dude who got like a pot belly or whatever, and his dude looked just like him, and they a whole couple. Like, how are you attracted to somebody that looked like you? I'm not talking about, they look like brothers, and they're a couple. And I'm like,
And they could be. How many stories have we seen on Facebook where a brother and a sister have gotten together because they didn't know they was brother and sister, and then they find out after they done got together that they're brother and sister. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone, said I can't get over her and these shoulder pads. She's dressed like Kamala Harris. Leo Lady said, but allegedly Tomas is a homosexual again. Allegedly. And Harmon says, and she's talking to a man in jail that may have allegedly animal horn. Oh, and let us not forget, she's always saying, that could have been me in the pictures. That could have been me. Leo Lady says, girl, read the room. Nesto's trying to keep his. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Leo Lady said, girl, read the room. Nesto's trying to keep his ass to himself. And it's very hard because they keep punching him in his kidneys. Go Roro said Lil Woody is a member of the same church Sylvia was hollering at. Woody is going to shade Sonya. Oh.
I could never be attracted to somebody that got or looked like me or got what I got. My mind just don't work like that.
Here is the thing. Why are you talking about it? I mean, you keep talking about it. Hey, M. Tate. I mean, if it's something that repulses me, guess what? I wouldn't talk about it. I would not continue to talk about it.
I don't know. It's something in the food. I already told you the water is poison. So
Well, hold on. If you all in season, that water don't work that fast. You got to be and had that water in your system for at least 10, 15 years. So
well, you got to think
what you
about it. The
talking
water's
about?
been poisoned.
So the celebrity juicer, yes, Tomas, or as we know him as Thomas. And you know, on some other channels he's known as Topaz, but yes, that is her son.
They've been poisoning the water for over 20 years. That's not something new. It just got out recently. They've been doing it a long time. They had put a gag on that scientist guy who discovered that atrazine, the chemical that they were putting in fertilizer, was turning male frogs into girl frogs. They had silenced him. He came out.
Are you serious right now? First of all, now don't quote me because I could be wrong, but I think it's called the African bullfrog or something like that. Is an animal that actually adapts to its environment, and it could be, what is it, intersexual, just like a human could be born with both parts. I guess she doesn't know that either. But now now she's a scientist. Did I say hey, M. Tate?
Maybe 15 years after the fact and spoke on it. It didn't come out immediately.
So what you mean silence him?
Man, damn.
You what? You gonna be 6?
56.
You what?
No, 56.
Well, I know that part. I'm saying, how do you feel that? You feel like that?
No, I don't feel 56.
Okay, well, how do you feel then?
I feel 26.
Okay, what makes you feel 26? Let me hear that part. let me hear how you feel 26.
I feel 26.
I want to hear that.
26.
You feel that up in your mind up here? That's how you feel? You feel like you're going to get in the tree house?
Mind and body, except for when I'm sitting down too long, then I feel kind of,
Okay.
I feel kind of aged. Yeah, they put me here for sport. Is it the lighting good?
The lighting, yeah, it's pretty.
I'm sorry, y'all. And I don't want to have to go back just for me, but did she say that she felt 26? Is that what she said? Or did she say 46? Or did she say 56? I want to know what 6 she said. And by the way, I was wrong. So it says yes, male frog, because over here on the Legacy Moon Chat, we like to learn things too. So it says, yes, the male frogs can turn female due to population and other environmental factors. The population could be because of atrazine, a common herbicide that mimics estrogen and can feminize male frog. Okay, that's atrazine. That sounds like something natural, whereas estrogen chemicals and estrogens found in suburban waters and bodies can affect sexual development. Temperature changes may cause green frogs to change sex. So just see, I said I thought it was the African bullfrog, but no, apparently it's frogs. And so just a change in the temperature could change the sex of the frog.
Right.
So, we like to learn some things over here, especially when we hear Sonya and her ignorance. So, my tie is going to add scientist to her resume. Well, why not? Why not? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame said that statement didn't age well because Nesto looks wicked like you and has exactly what you got. Not a damn thing. Leo Lady said the devil is a lie. 26 my eye. And looking 86. So it wasn't just me. She said that. Okay. I wanted to check. I wanted to make sure. Pen Pal 50 said you look 76. Go Roro said, man, she has an apple. Golden Pearl says we need a gag order for Sonya. Miss Boogie Down says she would know that is the same scientist that turned her from a girl to a zesty little dude. Leo Lady says she's acting like a crackhead. M. Tate, who is she looking for? We don't know why, MT. We don't know why she is looking all over the place. Now, Reefa Muff's mom said how she feel 26 and always complaining about being sick. How about it? Now, I like to walk around and tell folks, hey, I'm 26, but guess what? I darn sure don't feel like it. And that's the truth. Go Roro says 26 plus 56 equals 82. PW said, what you gonna do, Sonya? Change the bulbs in the jail? But I'm with y'all. Why is she looking back and forth? I mean, is this is like parent? You know how what they used to say when you have a family member who's on substances, and they're about to dip into your purse, so they start looking around to see who's looking at them. That's kind of what she's given. Hey, Shay B, how are you doing?
It's pretty bright. The camera's moving just as fast as you're moving, because you're moving pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's your birthday. So, are you enjoying it?
I was in the bed all this morning. I just kind of like I got up and did some things, and then I laid back down because I know I was going to have a busy afternoon.
Oh,
I got to go back to the police department and make some police reports.
Oh, okay. They ain't figured it out for you yet.
No, but I gotta do it. I gotta have that done. I gotta have it done today. I gotta have it done today.
Okay. So what color the nails is?
What name is last week? I was gonna get them done, then I changed my mind.
Man, you ain't got nothing better to do up in there. But remember how this woman looked the last time you saw her. Them bright yellow nails, and you can't remember. It was just last week. It wasn't like it was last month.
It's only been a week.
Oh,
Yellow.
can you see? Cause seem like you can't see with your glasses. Okay.
Did I bring glasses? I can see. Oh, you really about to make me look old?
Not really. Not really. Okay. It took some off for you.
Same. I can see the same because of the distance of it.
Oh, what you got? 150, 250?
275.
Oh, okay. You got some magnifying glasses.
I started to get you those, but I was like, he might not be as blind as me.
275. I mean, gosh. The bifocals that I be buying, they were like 1.7 for 275. Like like can you even buy them over the counter? I mean, you have to go to a doctor to get a 275, wouldn't you? Oh gosh.
So I got you
No, no.
250.
Yeah, because I can't walk with these now. I can see good close up. But
That's what they're
walking
for,
with them,
right? For
no.
reading.
Wait a minute. Let me look at what Black but Not Bitter said. Black but Not Bitter said, where is it? She actually put on makeup and lashes to spend 30 minutes at the jail looking at someone on a TV screen. Golden Pearl says spending her birthday with the popos. Legal Lady said, why the hell she trying to look at somebody through readers? Of course, it's gonna be blurry. Yeah, dummy. Pen Pal 50 said, why not buy the prescription lenses? Well, I can answer that. Me personally, like they had told me probably like 15 years ago that I needed bifocals, and I know my mother wore bifocals, and I'm gonna tell you, I said bifocals. So I'm gonna tell you, I didn't understand bifocals. They never made sense to me. And now I just refuse to wear them because I can't figure out how I would look out of them if I did. And I don't want to look old. Y'all know me, the gray hair, old, you know how I am. So, and let's talk about it all says she's too cheap to get glasses. But I want to focus back on what Black but Not Bitter said about, having, getting all did up and whatnot to go down there and sit 30 minutes in front of a screen, not even in front of a human, but a screen. So I was looking. If you look at this pause where I have it right now, you can see where she did her lashes. I've never noticed her doing her lashes before. Now, that doesn't mean she hasn't, but I've just never noticed it before. It's a sad state of affairs when you got to do that. You said, is the jacket hers or Nesto's? I don't know. So you can buy 3.0. I did not know that. Shay B said, the fuck wrong with her head?
Yeah, just for
Yeah.
reading and
They're close, yeah. They perfect for that. Definitely perfect for that. Yep. So what's going on with the fishing deal?
with the who?
What about you call the fishing deal? The fishing. You
Oh
talking
my
about
God,
that
because
fishing?
I just really feel like fishing
Fish,
would just be so like
y'all. What the hell? So now we talking. When she gonna fish? She gonna be? Does anybody? Can somebody tell me? Yes, Reefa Muffin's mom says fish. I'll let her tell us.
just zone out. I want to go to a place where there's just well, like no internet, like how it was back in the 80s and the 90s when life was good.
You just thought life was good. You just
Huh?
thought life was. You
Life
thought
was
life was
good.
good.
No, life was
Yeah.
good in the 90s and in the 80s. Life was good. People treated people like humans. People cared. People was more respectful.
Hmm.
It wasn't so materialistic. It wasn't so, what he got, what he driving, pay
It's
all my
been like
bills.
that. Hold on. It's been like that. It's been
She is a very materialistic person. I can't believe she's saying this.
like
No,
that.
it's been
It's
like
been
that,
like
but it
that. I'm
wasn't to
talking
this
about. It's
level.
been like that since I was a teenager. So
No, but not to the level that it's at right now. Because these women, for the most part, not all, are looking for millionaires.
it ain't that many.
It ain't that
It's
many.
it's, it's
And
not that many.
a millionaire is not guaranteed to be a nice person, a generous person, you know. So while you checking for pockets, you need to check for personality. Because anybody can get with somebody and make $1 million, you know.
Oh, what was
So
that noise? Did y'all hear that noise? What was that? Um, M. Tate says, leave the 80s and 90s alone. Move the F on. You know what? I'm convinced that people who stay stuck in other time periods, like that, that was probably the best time that they had in their whole life. And like these other time periods just are not very memorable or happy ones for them. That's what I think. So that's my what do you call it, psychological perspective on that. Raydell Lewis says she is so stuck in the 80s and yeah, she is. I really do. I think that that is like her only happy time. Like I can't remember which year she was shot, but you know, I just think those were the happiest times of her life. And that's why she's always referencing those. Golden Pearl said, what planet was she on? People doing what they always been doing. The only difference between then and now is technology. We're more advanced. You know, we've got bigger, better, and easier to see TVs. We've got you know, the internet. You know, we've there's cell phones have been around for years, but you know, that's the best I can think of. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, no, you can't. You obviously can't. Don't be mad because you can't cut it. She can't cut it. In the 2000s, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says she is going to get charged for unaliving the fish and wildlife with her shit pellets. Miss Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, I'm sorry. Didn't this bitch get shot in the 90s? That's what I was trying to figure out. Was it the late 90s? You know, thank you so much for the super sticker, Miss Boogie Down. That's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, but that is like the most, the time periods that you talk about is like when you were the happiest. Leo Lady said phone calls from prison is new. New, wait a minute, phone calls from prison is new. She don't like that. Right. Right. It's that new technology shit. Damn phone calls from prison, all in our business, as she says.
Why not find that? Find somebody who's funny, a good time, great personality, beautiful inside, and then y'all get together and become millionaires. That's the best way to do it.
Well, it seems like it just irritates you because they talk like that. Is it irritating you? Does it irritate you?
It irritates me because the way they put it like it's a demand instead of I would hope. Or it would be great if I like a wish. You know how you people be like, oh, I wish, you know, I'm saying this. They don't put it.
I'm sorry, are we talking about fish? What are we talking about? We were doing 80s, 90s, and fish. What is she talking about? The demand in people. I don't understand what's going on at the present time. Um, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says the 80s and 90s was a better whore. She serviced more clients. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, how does anyone like her? She's such a sourpuss. Mhm.
It like a wish list. They put it like a demand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I demand this because I'm this. And it's like you and like 4 or 5 other women or 15 other women.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm for real. What is she talking about? I thought we were talking about fish. What are these other women? And is she trying to say self entitled? Is that what she's trying to say? Um, Hey, let's talk about it all. Say you irritate us. Woman demanding that a man make some money. Leo Lady says she thought Nesto was a millionaire. She got played. She sure did. Golden Pearl said, blah, 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 Sonya. You know, all I hear right now is wah, 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 wah. What is she talking about? I'm serious. Like, I'm for real, for real. Y'all think I'm playing, but I really thought we were talking about the 80s and 90s and her being a fisher of men. I don't understand what's happening now.
Okay.
Everybody's in competition. That's just what it is. But now you're in competition with the world because you can see the world.
So is that what my problem is? Reef and Muff's mom said no answer about the fish yet. So Did like he say something and she make those strange faces and we start talking about something else? Is that what happened? So I am still awake. Okay.
On your phone. Whereas so in the 80s and the 90s, it was just your city. You get me? It was just
Right.
everybody in your city. You couldn't really go out and like be on your phone and just pick up people.
What you
You don't
mean
even
pick
have
up people?
you don't even
What
have
you
to go
mean
to
by
the
picking
club
up?
anymore. You can just pick
What
up
you
your
mean?
phone.
Wait. What you mean pick up people? Break that down for me.
You
Yes.
know,
Picking up people. No, I don't. I don't. So picking up people is what? Picking up people from all over the world? Is that what you're saying?
right? You can pick a person
And you
up
can,
from all over the world.
and you're in competition with them? How you gonna be in competition with somebody that don't even know you?
Wait, I'm sorry. I, I don't understand. I got to go back because I just don't get what's going on here. I just don't.
It was
Good.
good.
No, life was
Yeah.
good in the 90s and in the 80s. Life was good. People treated people like humans. People cared. People was more respectful.
Hmm.
It wasn't so materialistic. It wasn't so, what he got, what he driving, pay
It's
all my
been like
bills.
that. Hold on. It's been like that. It's been like
No,
that.
it's been
It's
like
been
that,
like
but it
that. I'm
wasn't to
talking
this
about. It's
level.
been like that since I was a teenager. So
No, but not to the level that it's at right now. Because these women, for the most part, not all, are looking for millionaires.
it ain't that many.
It ain't that
It's
many.
it's,
And, and,
it's
and
not that many.
a millionaire is not guaranteed to be a nice person.
Can I just say I don't care what other women are looking for? I'm only caring about what I'm looking for. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya nor Nesto possess any of those traits. They will always be very poor. Reef and Muff's mom says, yep, and wish she could be part of the fantasy at Leo Lady. A Let's Talk About It All says, there she go with that you get me ish. Allegedly in Harmon says Sonya is talking about competition. Black but not bitter said, I blacked out. I have no clue what they are talking about. I rewound it a bit. So what we're talking about is the 80s and 90s and people being humans. JB said, well, WTF is a human. Ray Del Lewis said, Legacy Moon, I don't know why you want her gibberish to make sense. Obsessed with the Mess said, ma'am, you were stealing from a substance dealer and he tried to unalive you. Where was the nice and caring in your ass? Miss Poogie Down says, thank Nesto. This bitch has been living under a rock. WTF. Golden Pearl says, I love when Nesto checks her ass. Oh, gosh.
A generous person, you know. So while you checking for pockets, you need to check for personality. Because anybody can get with somebody and make $1 million, you know. So
Did y'all hear that? Is that somebody's stomach? Is that gas? Tell me y'all heard that. Hey, Broad Delulu. Broad Delulu says they both thought they had found a bag, but they both found shit. Aaliyah TV says, when is she not talking about the 80s and the 90s? Okay. And Nesto's, oh, I'm sorry, Gororo said she doesn't even make sense to Nesto. I know, right? He's like, what is going on here? And I'm sitting right here. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame said Sonya comprehend her pow pow as an act of love. She feels like no man truly loves her unless they are severely abusing her. That's why she feels Nesto loved her. He's absolutely abusive, even in jail. Yes, some of the things he says to her. And one thing I'm gonna tell you what, if I am ever seeing some man, me and you together, and you say to me as soon as I'm in your presence, "What's up, motherfucker?" Nope. Or, hey, player, I see you got your jams on. Nope.
So why not find that? Find somebody who's funny, a good time, great personality, beautiful inside, and then y'all get together and become millionaires. That's the best way to do it.
Well, it seems like it just irritates you because they talk like that. Is it irritating you? Does it irritate you?
It irritates me because the way they put it like it's a demand instead of I would hope. Or it would be great if I like a wish. You know how you people be like, oh, I wish, I'm saying this. They don't put it like a wish list. They put it like a demand. Like, I'm saying, because I demand this because I'm this. And it's like you and like 4 or 5 other women or 15 other women.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody's in competition. That's just what it is. But now you're in competition with the world because you can see the world on your phone. Whereas so in the 80s and the 90s, it was just your city. You get me? It was just everybody in your city. You couldn't really go out and like be on your phone and just pick up people.
What you mean pick up people?
You don't even have to go to the club anymore. You could just pick up your phone.
Wait. What you mean pick up people? Break that down for me. Picking up people. No, I don't. I don't. So picking up people is what? Picking up people from all over the world? Is that what you're saying?
Right. You can pick a person up from all over the world.
And you're in competition with them? How you gonna be in competition with somebody that don't even know you? They don't even know your character, they don't know nothing, they don't know your family.
I'm not talking about like deep, I know you competition. I'm talking about like the surface when.
Thank you so much for the Cash App that I received. I sent you a heart. Um, for well, y'all, I have to read this because it's too funny. I still don't understand what's going on here, but okay. So I got a Cash App from someone, and it says for the fish we never got the answer for. We never got an answer about that fish, and it is really bothering me. But thank you so much for the Cash App. I really, really appreciate it. Were we just talking about how gentle humans were and now they're not? Let me go back through through these. Okay. Let's see. Where PW said her neck is getting lost in the shoulder pads. I don't think that's the purpose. Broad Delulu says, why did she not compare it to the dating app she claimed they were both on? Go Roro says, Nesto done had to make it make sense this entire call, hasn't he? Along with us. Now that's bad when he can't make it make sense. Raydell Lewis said, ever notice that she looks everywhere except at the monitor? Yeah, and them people who don't have eye contact. Now, there are some people who don't do eye contact because they're very shy. And then there's other people like her who don't do it for, I can think of a bunch of reasons. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said exactly. You know you're dumb when Nesto thinks what you're saying is dumb. M. Tate says, Sonya, we are not going back to AOL dial-up. I don't understand what she means about you couldn't call everywhere and you couldn't take your phone outside. Now, when I was a little girl, they came out with this thing called a cordless phone, and you could go like outside and everywhere with it. I know I did. And then I still don't understand because long distance has been a thing for a very long time. I don't understand what she is talking about, but I'm not going to go back again. I am not going to go back again. I'm just going to accept it as I will never figure out what she's talking about.
And sometimes you would think that matters, right? Because I would rather deal with the known than the unknown. Because as beautiful as a person could be, you still got to wonder how they move on the inside. Yeah.
You're never going to know how a person moves on the inside unless you get to know them. And then you want to talk about and confess and profess to this man's good character. All the while, he's got CP on a gold phone, a computer, he's essaying people. And these are just the things that we know about. Who knows what else we don't know about this man? And he has a tendency to participate in theft by deception and hiring fake lawyers. Now, Pen Pal 50 says long distance MCI. Now, how about my father used to every month, because you know what was it, MCI, Sprint, AT&T, all of the things, and they would send you like that $50 check, if you switched. Now, my father never needed money. And I found it so funny when he died that we just found so many of these checks that he hadn't cashed. That doesn't even count the ones that he did cash from Sprint and AT&T, for switching. There were so many that he didn't cash. We couldn't believe it. But back in those days, so what is she talking about with this long distance? I don't know. Southside Chi-Town said, I need AOL. My Wi-Fi is out. Can't get YouTube on my laptop. Oh, because it doesn't have whatchamacallit. Yeah. Why is it out? Is it because it's cold or because of the snow or ice? Boy, I remember that time my mom, we had, what was that TV where the antenna's on the roof? Not Dish. What is that? What? Well, I don't know. All I know is we had a bad storm and some ice and things happening, and our cable went out for a few days. My mother switched. She said, "Oh no," because one thing you wasn't gonna do is take away my mama's cable. Pen Pal 50 said, "Yep, I remember those days." Reef and Muff's mom said, "Hair, politics, frogs, fish, sexuality, money, 80s, 90s, her birthday, all confusement." Southside Chi-Town said, "No, our stuff is underground." Oh, maybe, maybe Africa finally cut the cable because she said they was gonna cut the cable to the internet that runs underground through Africa, and then we will never be able to get Wi-Fi again. Thank you, Muffin 218. Direct TV. My mom got rid of them so fast. What you mean you can't come out for 5 days? Like, well, mom, it is ice and stuff on the way. I don't care. Wait a minute. How about, don't do that. How about my computer was trying to update? I don't think so.
You know, pretty outside don't mean pretty inside. And
No, that's
sometimes,
very, very true. That's
and
very true.
sometimes people be wondering how that unattractive woman, got that man. It's like she can be the most beautiful person on the inside, because they say, looks fade after a while, which is true. Especially if you have an ugly interior, it takes away from your looks. That.
Like you, Sonya? Sonya, are you talking about yourself? Because that's what it sounds like to me. You are talking about yourself.
Person becomes ugly because they have an ugly disposition, or they're dirty on the inside. I should have wore a ponytail holder.
Why is that?
Why is she look? Who is? My Tie says Ponytail is saying that now that we have the ability to connect with people outside a small radius, dating is harder. Now we have the internet, we can date or find mates outside of just our state. Well, thank you so much. For clearing that up, because it was really, really bothering me. Well, that just makes it almost better, because then that means I'm not confined to just the people who are in my state. I have options. I can get somebody in another state, or I could get somebody in another country. I mean, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know why she does. Let me see. And I know Go Roro is not lying about them telling her to knock that snow off of there, because they had told my mom the same thing. And boy, she did not cuss, but she did that day. Allegedly in Harmon said maybe Sonya is thinking about her life. This was an overview of her life. Wow. On her birthday. Bingo. Reflection. That might be what she's doing, but I wish somebody could tell me why the hell she's looking everywhere but at him. Golden Pearl said, preach, Sonya. Reef and Muff's mom says, now discussing characteristics, then looking at herself. I can't with this insecure trick.
My hair, my
What's
curls
wrong with
fell.
it?
I had rollers in it.
Wait. Allegedly, in Harmon said the people in her head are talking louder and louder and louder and louder. If you wasn't telling the truth, allegedly in Harmon, I'd send you to the moon up there with Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walk of Shame.
And the curls. Right. I had rollers in it and the curls just freaking fell.
Okay.
It's just no
And
hairdo.
okay,
Girl.
it must be hot out there. Is it hot out there, or
I
you just
got
playing with?
huh? What?
It must be hot out there.
No, it's 75. It's okay. A little
This the best time of the year right here. The fall, to me, fall and spring.
it is. This is the best time of the year. Because you can I don't know. I like this time of year. My birthday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can go out there. You can go out there and build your fire. Go out there, and they got some places.
I'm sorry. Can anybody tell me, did he actually say happy birthday to her yet? I mean, because she keeps telling us it's a birthday, it's a birthday. I don't recall him saying happy birthday. Or yeah, no, happy birthday. Happy birthday, sexy. You know when she sat down. He might have, I don't know. But did he? Because I don't remember.
Out down Stone Mountain. You know that, right?
It'll,
They got some
so
fire
we're
pits
supposed
and
to go.
stuff like that.
She wants to, I want Italian. So she was talking about Alpharetta.
You talking about your
My
people?
daughter.
Okay. Just want to go out there. Yeah, it is. It is
But
some
I didn't
nice
want to go
places
to a
out there.
chain restaurant. I told her it had to be.
So, Delicate Dell, what you're trying to tell me is she is looking here, there, and everywhere, just trying to show off her hair. Is that what's happening? Obsessed with the mess said he said it in the beginning after she said it was her birthday. Did he? Okay. All right. Pimp Out 50 said he said it earlier in the call. Okay. All right. And allegedly in Harmon said, and louder and louder. Yeah, Golden Pearl. I didn't hear him either, or I forgot, whichever. But both, it doesn't matter whether either I didn't hear him or I forgot. It's all the same ball of wax to me. All right, so people heard. Okay, I didn't hear it then. I guess.
Like a mom and pop type of restaurant, but I wanted Italian because my son likes Italian, and then
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't like Mexican, even though it's my birthday, but he still has to be accommodated and want to eat.
Okay.
Mexican would be like second on the list, but I was thinking
Mexican. You can get that every day.
food. No, I don't. It's been I've been eating Chinese food for like the last
Child, go on and think you lie while I say this. Reef and Muff's mom says she's copying him now after he said he didn't do Benihana. So now she doesn't do chains. I don't understand this business about accommodating the son, because let me tell you, when it's my birthday, I go where I want to go. Forget about everybody else. Like, say, for example, I love Red Lobster, but like to a lot of people, friends and family, it messes with their digestive system somewhat, how things mess with Sonya's digestive system. So people don't like to go there. But if it's my birthday and that's what I pick, then everybody will just have to grin and bear it. I'm not going to sit up and let some child that I gave birth to tell me where we can eat for my birthday, because it's whatever their liking is.
couple of days. When's the time I had Mexican? It's a spot right around the corner that's really good Mexican food. But I hadn't been there in like
Hey, Skater 75.
a month. I think I kind of maybe
Mm.
stopped eating there too much. But I'm gonna make
Shit, with the
lasagna.
Chinese people.
I'm gonna make lasagna tomorrow
Mm.
after court.
So you got your little one, your other little one car yet? Y'all got her car yet? She's
No,
driving.
I'm trying to teach her how to drive, but she won't sit still. She's over her friend's house. She's over her mom's house. She's over my house with a friend. I can't teach her how to drive. When she's got company. So I've been trying to teach her, and I told her she's got to get it together because she's soon to be 18.
Maybe sometimes people be fearful of that, or they just not a car person, or just
No, she
not
wants.
that
She
type of
wants
person.
to. That's how my son was. He really didn't care because that's why he didn't start driving until he was like
We need
22,
some.
something like that. But no,
Mm.
she wants to drive. She wants to drive.
Mm.
She
Mm.
just she's got to make it a priority
Oh.
and don't be like we wasn't pressing for her to drive before 18, but she still has to get her permit and do all of that.
Mm.
And then her mom's gonna I think she wants to get her a Tesla.
Have y'all ever thought this woman doesn't know how to cook anything but waffles and Italian food? I mean, you don't ever hear her say, "I'm about to fry me up some chicken or some pork chops or some cube steak or any." It's always Alfredo. Now lasagna, and I think I've heard her say lasagna before. But does she know how to cook anything besides like pasta? And she says Alfredo and lasagna and things like that. It's probably Mrs. Stouffer's or something, not anything like she's actually making. Gororo says, does Sonya really have an 18-year-old granddaughter? No way. Then she has to be at least 80 years old. Then, yeah, she does. She does. And Obsessed with the Mess says she burnt the damn waffle. PW said she's horrible. She didn't raise no kids off of 2 dishes. Shaby said, "Where's the green vegetables?" Oh, remember the baby had the baby put her hands in the mashed potatoes, and Sonya thought that was just so horrible when that's what babies do. Hey, Queen Black. Queen Black said, "I thought her son was like 19, even though she makes him sound like 10." No, he's got to be, I know he's got to be more than 19, but like no more than 22, 23. But her daughter could have had her baby at a real long age.
Which I told her no. Radiation.
Oh, not radiation now, right? Okay, speaking of radiation, they talking about over there in Russia, they're talking about they might send that old nuclear bomb
Yeah, they
if they
gonna blow
pushing
us
too
up.
much. I
Uh-huh.
don't know about all that now. I don't know about that, but they saying that keep
What I
pushing
tell
the.
you.
Now I just saw it on
You
the
thinking
news.
that you
That's
be
all. I just
thinking I
saw it
be
on the
talking
news.
crazy.
That's it.
And you know what? If the news finally came out and said it, then we must be there because it's been out since I've been talking to you about it. It's been
It
out.
has. It has. It
So if it
has.
finally made it to the news, which, you know, they hold back a lot of shit. They don't tell us a lot of stuff. Then,
Russia sending a nuclear weapon over here has been a thing ever since I was a little girl. Y'all remember Smokey? You can't be choking in my microphone. Y'all remember? I don't know. Some of y'all might not be old enough, and some of y'all, um, maybe just at the right age. But so y'all remember? Because I know back in the day, I can remember like early elementary schools, not whole elementary, but early elementary. How they used to make us like once every 3 months, or it might have even been once a month. They used to make us get up under the desk because a nuclear bomb might come over. Y'all remember that? I remember having to do that. Miss Mad About Music said he's 24 going on 25. Golden Pearl said Sydney had her at 17. My Ty said, "Hey, Smokey." My Ty said, "Hey, Smokey Skater 75 says, I'm only 26. Golden Pearl said, remember the fallout shelters? I never been in one of those, but I do remember hearing talks of fallout shelters. That might have been a little bit before my time. I'm not sure. But I do remember having to get up under that desk. I used to think it was the dumbest thing because guess what? If somebody sent a bomb over here, we was gonna get it whether we was under them desks or not.
Exactly. Because I've been
Well,
talking to you about it for at least 6, 7 months, or maybe last year. Was I talking about it
yeah,
last year?
yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year.
Huh?
But it's getting to it's been a year. It's getting to that part.
Right.
Yes, yeah. I heard it from myself now. I ain't just making it up now.
I feel
So
you.
yeah, you're funny to me. You're funny to me. With your 19 what is that? 95 on? I said
You said what? I
yeah. I'm
want to take
talking
my
about the
jacket off, but I don't know if my shirt is. You know how to be like, oh, your shirt is see through.
No, it's okay. It's all you ain't got but 5 more minutes anyway, so you straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be trying to not get in trouble. But yeah, I'm gonna pull my hair up tomorrow. It's gonna be a dry ponytail. It's not gonna be a wet ponytail. It's just gonna be a dry ponytail.
Girl,
Okay. Well, at least you got your real hair.
What happened?
At least you got your real hair.
I have my real hair. Yeah.
if you believe that, I got a mountain and two cars to sell you and a boat. Not a yacht, but a boat right now. And I got a question going back to Black But Not Bitter, where she, talked about her getting all made up and eyelashes and stuff and all did up to go up there to see her incarcerated boyfriend. Why did she get all made up and did up like that if she wasn't going to really do her hair or put on a decent outfit? Because I'm sorry, that outfit is just hideous. I don't know if it's not her color, if she's too small for them shoulder pads. I don't know what it is, but it's just hideous. And so is that hair. She could have bumped the ends under. I mean, it looks like she like glued it in and just said, "Oh, forget about it." Skater 75 said, "Real hair, stop it." Shabby said, "Bitch on crack." Muffin 18 said he knows she's lying. Go Roro said IS she made up. And Mai Tai says she said her curls fell. Yeah, that's what she say.
They keep trying to say it's a weave. They just keep saying I have weave. Man, they keep trying me. They keep, they want to say anything about me.
Because guess
It's
what?
so
It
Sonya has
is.
weave. Sonya doesn't have any hair. Sonya doesn't have any edges. They
You
always,
don't.
they
Okay.
want something to talk about, and so they've been to the point where they make up stuff. So it's
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Well,
It's whatever. She got her hair.
life is so, yeah. Life is something else. Life is something else. That's all I'm gonna say. It
That's why we
really
going
is. It's a
fishing.
lot of.
We getting the RV and we going fishing. We getting flip phones and a laptop. That's it.
Okay, so you're gonna be like Breaking Bad. You ever seen that movie, Breaking Bad?
Hmm.
You ever seen that series, Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. I saw
Yeah.
them. I've never looked at the movie, but I've seen the title. I've seen it.
Uh,
Breaking Bad.
It's a TV show. It's a TV show. You never
I
saw
thought it
that
was a
before.
movie. Breaking Bad is not a movie. It's a
No,
TV show.
no, it's a TV show. I can't believe you ain't seen it.
What's it about? I saw it on the. It was actually I saw it on the guide the other day on the cable guide.
I could be really, really wrong, but I've known a couple of people with alopecia. And then I've just read stories and stuff about it. I have never heard tell of anybody with alopecia's hair growing back and being that full. I know that you can grow hair, like if you have alopecia, and then I know it's different kinds of alopecia, but like I've never heard of anybody with the pictures that she showed with the baldness that she had. I find it hard to believe that her hair um, grew back this thick and flowing. Not buying it. Go Roro said, flip phone to avoid putting the other phones in the freezer. Obsessed with the mess said, y'all ever heard of someone having alopecia, but then magically their hair grows back this full? That's what I'm saying. Queen Black said, damn, she lies.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
Now
didn't. I
that's
just didn't
that's
never. I just
took
never
the time.
clicked onto it to watch it. You know.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm
that's
brown now.
cool. That's
Do we like the brown better than the black?
I know I like the black better. I like the black is all yeah. Unless you go back to that you had a gold. I don't know, was it gold or I can't really how to say it, but it's kind of like
It is like that. In when I go
It was
outside, it's really
orange.
bright. It's really light. It's just I'm inside, so it's dark looking. But this, my hair is very light. Just can't really tell.
yeah, black look better. Black look better.
Black was looking kind of hard. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
she getting old, and I dyed my grays.
Aaliyah TV, you can. I heard that Rogaine is really really good. I have heard that, but I just don't believe that it's that good. Well, and then more importantly, like every week she has a different length, and it's just not gonna be like that. Like my length, even getting it, if I get it cut, and then when I say cut, I don't mean like all the way off, but like it still eventually grows to the same length. I've never known it to get longer. Does that mean it can't? I guess not. But I mean, I've just never known it to just like my hair. It just one time I did get a bald spot, and that was after um it was like I really don't know what it was from, really, but it was like a quarter size. And I didn't even know it was there until the girl doing my braids told me it was there. And it grew back. But I can imagine if you look at it, you will see a different texture than what the rest of my hair is. Those pictures that she showed us, it wasn't like all completely bald, it was like patches. And I just would think that if her hair all came out like that, or if it came out in patches and then grew back, I would just imagine that the texture wouldn't be the same. And I'm only saying that just because of what I've seen, with people who have had their hair shaved or who've had, I remember when my grandmother, she had her stroke and they completely shaved one side of her head off, and it grew back and it grew right back down her back. But it seemed like the text, well, I can't go by my grandmother because she had such a different texture of hair than me and most of my family. So my Ty says her hair is light. Skater 75 says you are hard. Skeletor. Miss Mad About Music said, this is not her hair. And she says, ain't no way in hell I would be visiting no dude in jail on my birthday. Just sad. Gororo said, yeah, like blonde, but Nesto made the girls place cell phones in the freezer to eliminate tracing. And I wonder, does that really work for real, for real? I mean, because he came, unless he's seen it on a TV show, obsessed with the mess says, but you don't have edges every other week. How do you make edges appear and disappear every other week? Um, that stuff Jermaine Jackson uses. I'm convinced that's how. Oh, obsessed with obsessed with the mess said, how do you make your hair super thin, then super full the next week? Now we just saw her last week, right? With that, she didn't even have that much hair like on the sides like that. Now look at all that hair she has on the sides.
You're funny.
I couldn't do it because Yvette was all in my scalp looking at it, talking about, "Oh my God, you got a lot of gray hairs," and I was like, "I'm not ready yet for that. Maybe in 10 years."
In 10
I
years.
said I was gonna let the back girl go gray first, and then kind of like let the front do what it do. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, life is gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I just know it's a lot of people got a lot of things.
Okay, let me give y'all an example. You got to get down, Smokey. You too heavy, boy. Let me give you an example. Look at Sylvia's hair. Look at how just last year it was, how short it was. Okay. And look at how much she has, and she got some thick hair too. Look at how just it's taken her a year to get from what she had last year to what she has now. We're to believe that this chick's hair grows every other day, like she says it does. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said a lie doesn't care who tells it. Nesto is throwing shade. He knows the bitch is bald headed. Go Roro said pill and stick maybe is what she uses. Obsessed with the mess said at Miss Mad about music. Exactly. But it's hers. You know what? You know what they used to say? They used to say, if you buy it, it's yours. So maybe that's it. Maybe she feels like she buys it, so it's hers. Mai Tai says she annoys me. And Shay says Sonya's hair is thinning in an area where we see men's hair thinning. It's possible to trace the exact parent and gene that that trait is being passed down from. Well, you know her now her mother has a real thick head of hair, but her father, you know, he had that thinning spot up there. And like I said before, my mother, she had a thinning spot, but I'm not so sure. I don't recall anybody else having one. My uncle did, but he was a dude. I'm not sure about my mother's father, but I can also say my mother had Graves' disease, and that could be why she had the little thinning up there. Because, you know, that's why Wendy Williams, you've seen her hair. So Queen Black says she has hair like the Chrissy doll. She can pull her ponytail out of her head to make it long. Miss Mad About Music said I prefer this on her rather than the ponytails. You know why I honestly think she wears the ponytails? I think she wears the ponytails because it makes her feel young, and I think she thinks it makes her look young. Reef and Muff's mom said 5 months later, different story, and thin skin because of the truth being said repeatedly. And Golden Pearl said, you're blessed to live long enough to to be gray. Thank the Lord.
Just say there's a lot of people are just not happy. Yeah, I do know that. I'm seeing that now. I'm looking at it every day. You know, I'm talking about professional people, career people. They talking about it a lot. So I don't know
It's
if
hard
that's
out
a
here
new
for a lot of people.
wave.
How's your health?
Oh, it's all right. It's
Feel
all right.
good?
I got to drink some more water though. 'Cause I can feel start getting dizzy. So yeah, maybe I be getting up too fast, but I just don't like the
You know
water
you're
here because you
old.
can smell. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I just don't like that water because you can
If he gets dizzy when he stands up, isn't that vertigo? How about just get up a little slower?
smell the metal in the water.
Try not.
Yeah, you can.
What else
Yeah, you
did
can
you drink
smell
in
it.
there?
That's it. Milk. I don't drink that milk. So yeah, and then on top of that,
That
when
milk
somebody
might be
flushing,
safer unless you lactose.
no, yeah, I can't mess with that. I have my stomach hurting like a mud. I can't deal with that.
No.
Yeah, no. And then when it,
Oh, okay, you got it.
Okay, Southside Chi Town says this. Stummy said when she pulls her hair back, it pulls the wrinkles out of her face. So does that mean she has wrinkles? Because if she, I know now, I won't say that. Now my eyes have a little bit of a slant to them, maybe a little almond shape, but wider. But I know I can. Child, let me tell you, I remember when I was a little girl and my mom, you know how they used to take them things and put them on your head and you know, swore up and down it wasn't too tight, but it really was. They would it would make my eyes slant when I did that, when they combed my hair. And even now for me today, if I put my hair up and because I do that, like sometimes if I have like a lot of curls And I'm tired of, because that's one thing. If you get a good curl in my hair, it's gonna stay for a minute. And so, like, if I get tired of wearing it down, I'll like brush it all up to like the center of my head, to let it just hang down. And, I know my eyes will go back if I do that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, as a chemotherapy patient, when the hair grows back, it grows in with different texture. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've never known anybody to lose hair like that. I mean, from what I have just seen and witnessed myself, it usually comes back like a different texture. um Go Roro said she changed that not happy conversation quick. Mai Tai said that's what she said. Ray Del Lewis said, what does she mean? What else you have to drink there? Girl, he's in jail, not a resort. It's just like her sitting up there or saying, well, your kidneys, you can some beans. She was naming all these different beans and stuff like that. That was good for the kidneys. Like he can go down to the Kroger's or the Acme and get some. I mean, she's not wrapped too tight. Miss Mad About Music said, yep, that's what she said. The ponytail pulls her face up and now I know when you lay on your back, your face kind of goes back, and then if you go forward, it'll go forward. I learned that from the Golden Girls.
All back in there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I mean, what you want me to do? I mean, I'm not putting that thing on my face because I tried that, and then there's that them bumps. I can't have.
No, do that.
Yeah,
I was
you're
just trying to see
saying
how far down you was going with it.
Okay, you know something? Since we're almost like done, I just want I want to go back to the frogs because I just thought of something. If she sat down and watched just like any of the 15 million Jurassic Park movies, she would know about that frog thing. She would know that. That's number one. And then number two, you know what I find? I know some people who are into some things, and I know some people who are into BDSM. One thing I do know is they don't sit up and talk about it like all the time. They might have that one conversation with their partner, come up with a safe word, and they might experiment, whatever, whatever. But they don't sit up and talk about it. Why is she always talking about being choked out or choking him out? I just find someone who has to talk, who talks about it like that, really ain't into it like that. I mean, she might be a little curious about it, but she ain't into it like that. Very much so how the two of them sit up and talk about gay people. If you're talking about gay people like that, maybe you want to know what's going on with them. Okay, Brenda Lewis said, what does she mean? What else you have? Oh, I read that one. Peppermint Patty, that's who I wanted to go to, said, Nesto said, I never seen my wife with gray hair in her hair, and she's 70. Uh, yes, Skater 75. I learned that on the Golden Girls. If you lay back, the skin goes back. If you bend forward, the skin falls forward. Try it. Trust me. Golden Pearl says Sonya been in jail. She throwing shade. Broad Delulu said the sly slime ball is live. This time of night? Oh, well, we don't have to go over there in a minute. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said instead of swallowing those babies, she should have let her clients skeet um in her hair to fertilize it so it can grow. Well, you're already on the moon, so y'all are giving the safe word pineapples. Reef and Muff's mom said attention seeking. Mai Tai said, I said she wants to try a woman.
Oh no, my neck ain't right tonight. That's what you're trying to see. I don't have that. I don't want to call no names.
What? Call a name.
No, I gonna
I
say
ain't
that.
calling no
I know your neck
names.
is
I
still
ain't
Oh,
calling.
wait.
Yeah, my neck ain't there, so I don't feel.
I know. He wasn't talking about his wife. Do y'all think that's who he was talking about? Said he wasn't going to call no names. Do y'all think that? Because I just know. Y'all told me that crazy lady was live. I don't see nothing. Anyway,
I thank God for that. So yeah,
And
I'm
your
straight
forehead
on
look
that.
nice and tight too. That Botox is really holding up.
What Botox? Don't be funny. I ain't doing all that. I don't know. What man gonna get some Botox? Oh, no, I take that back. I've seen some. I've seen
Huh?
some men get that. I've
They
seen
do.
men get Botox.
They do.
Yeah. I don't know what for though.
Hmm.
I mean, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. People be fighting it though.
I don't know what to fight. I ain't fighting it. It's just roll. It's
what
gonna roll with the
is that
punches. You said
Because it's
it's over. It's
unhealthy.
over.
noise?
You know, if you eat right,
Yeah.
don't drink, and don't smoke, your face won't age. People don't realize all that cigarette smoking, all that weed and drinking ages your face.
Yeah.
All you gotta do
Yeah.
is
Okay, well, first of all, genetics has a lot to do with it. It really does. Um, my mom on my mom's side, they really have good genetics, and not a wrinkle can be found in a lot of them. But I don't know. And cigarette smoke. I don't know about weed smoke, but I know cigarette smoke can age you. But if she really thinks that people who don't drink and don't not she didn't say drink, but no cigarette or weeds, then they it won't have wrinkles, because that's not true.
I've
look
seen
at
some
an
young people
alcoholic on
like
the
that.
street, and you'll see it.
No.
Eyes be like, not white anymore. What those dark? What is it? That red, yellow color. Eyes be yellow.
Yeah.
That's called
Well, some of them
jaundice.
don't be. Yeah. Well, they got some new stuff you put in your eyes now. I saw that too. Got some new
No.
drops they put in there. They
Unless I'm mistaken, you can't get jaundice from smoke. Like that messes with your lungs and stuff. I wasn't aware that, and I know it messes with your veins, your arteries, but I didn't know the smoke messed with the liver. Okay.
clear all that up in 2 minutes.
Listen, you can
Hey.
see it. You can see it, but they're not healthy.
I can't see weed aging you to be honest, because it is. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like to look at it like, but it is a herb. It really is. So I can't see it aging. Yeah, that noise. I guess it is the phone. I'm glad this is almost over, because I wouldn't have been able to sit through this. Ray Della Lewis said the ignorance is real.
In the face. Just like when I was sick, when I first got out the hospital, my face was sick for a year. To see it, to see my sickness. I love you. 54
Okay, love you
seconds.
too.
And call
Yeah,
me.
enjoy it.
Hey, I'm trying to think when you could call me. You might call me at 9
Just
o'clock.
enjoy. Yeah, just enjoy your day. It's your day. It's all about you today. Enjoy your day.
It's
All
the
right.
birthday. It's the
Don't
birthday.
stress on. Don't stress. Just enjoy your day. Let everything fold and roll like it needed to. All right. Well, I love you very much and be safe out there.
I'll see you in the
And
morning.
don't eat too much. Thank you.
I'm not gonna eat too much. Not gonna eat too
Don't eat
much.
too much. Yeah.
Oh, a cake would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just look at it if
I
you
mean,
need
what
to.
is somebody
If you
back
want.
there going to get you one? What?
Man, I'm trying to eat some of everything. Hopefully it'll stay in my body. That's the trick.
You'll be all right.
Don't forget to like and
Whew,
subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
I didn't think I would get through it, but I did. You know, I mean, I understand what she means when she says sick, because I know, like, when my blood count is low to the point where I have to have, where they hospitalize me, I know each time I have always looked sick. I know one time, so I went in there and the doctor took my blood and it was kind of iffy. So when I got to my appointment, he was like, "We're going to take your blood right now. We're going to see what your count is, because if it's I think he said if it's a 5, you got to stay. If it's above 5, we'll let you go." But I knew it was going to be like jacked up, because as soon as they took me back to the office and the nurse comes in and she was like, "Oh, you don't look good." And she did my vitals and stuff. And she left out and the doctor came in really fast. And he doesn't usually like get to me that fast. He walks in there, he says, "Ew." He had them come with a wheelchair and wheel me right back in there so they could take my blood, and my behind had to stay in the hospital. I don't even remember how many times. but my skin does turn a funny color. I can't describe it, but it is a funny color that my skin turns when my blood drops. It's not so much a pale look, it's just a funny color. So let's see. Mai Tai said, did he tell her to just look at her birthday cake? Pen Pal 50 says there's a cake at the jail. Maybe he drew her one. Helen said, in other words, he's talked to her enough today, so don't want to be bothered calling back. You know, that's another thing. What I just can't imagine. Um, you go there. I mean, he's incarcerated. It would be one thing if your man's in the free world and you want to talk to him six times a day. Do you? But um, let me finish my thought. But to go visit him, sit there for 30 minutes, and then to go home and sit on the phone for however long Global Tailoring lets you, that is several times a day on the same day that you visited. That's just too much. Tyrone Bigham said, y'all meet me at the Waffle House. Okay, Tyrone Bigham is going to be at the Waffle House. But I didn't hear Tyrone Bigham saying that he was treating. I didn't hear that part. Miss Mad About Music said good night. See y'all around later today. Do not forget that tomorrow is Station Head by our one and only DJ Native Tribe. That is what he is known as over there on Station Head at 8 o'clock. So between 8 and 10, y'all go check him out. And then we will be meeting over here at 10:30 to get our party on. Allegedly in Harmon said at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. I have nothing good to say to get there being a good leader. You probably said something that I missed. Go Roro said there is a lady that sounds like you on Sylvia's Live Valentine's Day. I thought it was you. Girl, bye. Was I there on Valentine's Day? I have to check that out. What is Station Head Skater 75? It's an app that you can download in your app store, or you can I think go through, what is it called? You can go through like Google and your browser, pull it up on your browser and go down there, and it's just like it's like a platform where you can play music, and Native is over there on Fridays and Wednesdays playing music. So that's what Station Head is. And Shay B says, see you later. Not sure what bat time, but the same bat channel. My Tai said Tyrone carries a jar. I'll pass on. Wait a minute, what? She said Tyrone carries a jar. I'll pass on any restaurant where Tyrone is located. Valentine, is that? Oh, Reef and Muff's mom. I sure did cuss her out on Valentine's Day right here on my own channel. I sure did. She kept saying infamous Sylvia, infamous Sylvia. Golden Pearl said you don't have to tell your man to call me, he just will. Okay, he just will. We are going to let Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame leave the moon. Thank you so much for the super stickers. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Once again, welcome new members. Shay B says love, peace, and soul. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Southside Chi-Town says Sly was just announcing a writers meeting. I saw that. But somebody had told me in my comments that the writers have to pay to be writers. Make that make sense. Okay, let me find some music to get on out of here with. And don't forget, y'all, Waffle House, Tyrone Bigham's treat. Okay, y'all? Okay, let me get some music. What is going to be good to listen to? Did I listen to this the other night? Yeah, I like this album. Hello, Happy Sanford. And good night, actually. Uh-oh, Tyrone. You got somebody meeting you on 79th Street.